Alright. Here we go. I did hide the out of order sign, right? I did hide the... Okay, we're good, we're good. I'm like slowly fixing the issue with the chat, and today is a stress test. I did not want this to be something I was testing on the fly, but unfortunately this is where we have ended up. I have what I think is a good new chatty chat thing. I also have my chats open in their own windows, so it looks like I'm hacking something on my other monitor. But I want to see the latency versus this in like the actual like responses in chat. we're seeing how stuff goes. I also wanted to make sure I could see it in real time and it wasn't just me being really oblivious. There we go. There we go. I have a friend who is having severe technical problems at this exact moment. Oh no. Alright. I will do one last thing before we start getting into the ghosting. Are you ready to ghost people? You shouldn't do that because it's bad. Alright, here we go. I am doing this as part of a HALLOSTREAM big group thing. Okay, Twitch really likes to tell me my bitrate is too high. Twitch can shut up. Twitch can go away. Me. Channel. Copy that link. I forgot to actually type this out. Here we go. There we go. All right. I think that is everyone. Everything. Okay. Sick. All right. Like triple checking everything is functioning. Yeah, Twitch likes to tell me my bitrate is like way too high, and okay, let's see, output bitrate. My bitrate is not too high, Twitch. Twitch is just silly. Twitch is just very silly. Okay, let's go back to the actual game now. So, we have played this game on the channel before. I was given a key by the devs to stream it when it first came out, and they are super sweet, and this game is amazing. This is gonna be a heck of a time. I have 4 bottles of water to my left right now. 4 of them. Because the last time I streamed this, I streamed for 4 hours, and I lost my voice for like a good day. Because I was trying to give everybody a unique voice, and like, I was having a lot of fun with it. But, dude, you ever tried just voice acting for 4 hours straight, continuously, whilst also having a conversation in different tones that are not your usual voice range? I do not remember how any of these characters sounded out loud to me, so we're gonna... fun game for later is go to the VOD of the first one and see how wildly different I voiced these characters. I'm gonna be aggressively sipping water this whole time. Like, just aggressively sipping water. Alright. Well, we beat the first... We only got 6 achievements. We beat the first file, so we're just making a new one. We already have done the tutorial. This might go a little faster at least, because I think the first hour last time was the tutorial. I could be wrong though. I have no memory. Okay, so last time our first 4, I want to say it was Calathea, Noir, Wobbles, and Emmy, and I want to do different ones as our first 4 this time, just to spice it up a bit. Or at the very least... Oh, we could randomize. Oh, wait. Oh, it was Apollo's birthday recently. Happy birthday, Apollo. May 32nd. I love Felix. February, June. Okay, there was one June. I dislike Olin. I'm so sorry, Olin. I dislike. Alright, we're gonna randomize. Well, we all have ghost stuff to do. So I'm gonna leave you here to do what you want in the manor. All 4 residents will be moving in tomorrow, so try your best. I'll check in on after you have 3. Those 4 bottles of water mean nothing. I'll check in on you after 3 days. Welcome to your afterlife. See you later. Fantastic. Oh, we got Calathea again. Aww. Bless her. Look at that. I do adore Calathea. She's sweet. I remember, I like this little, like, the little chalky art style. Alright, oh, is this Mina? Calathea and Mina might be cute. I don't know. They might be cute. It's Mina! This fucker. I kind of want to put them with Gerard. Just because they're both kind of buttheads. Is that bad? Is that wrong of me? Olin. Okay, hello, Olin. And who is our last resident? Oh! That's interesting. That's really interesting. I never know who to set Beepo up with. I don't know. I don't really know how to set up Beepo with these people. Dude, dead it. I love dead it. Because I totally ship them around with each other. Alright. What I'm thinking is, as our lovely Deadit user, like, posted, we just kind of... We'll just ship them around a bit this time. Last time I had, like, the pairings in from the start. Classic and fancy. Trying to see... Well, this one here is gonna like classic and fancy, so we'll pick it up. Steal. Yep. That one is, that's pretty easy. Is that a plant? Rock celery. Unusual and playful. I would like that in my own home, but I do not think I would like rock celery. I don't think anybody here would like rock celery. Dear Diary, I think I'm all settled in. I got frustrated with painting the walls, but don't worry, I did it all on my own. Alrighty, Mina, you keep doing you. Lock report number 1. Moved into a new biome today. Excited to observe and perhaps even find a new companion. To mimic my surroundings, henceforth my log report shall be in the form of a diary entry. I'm already learning so much. I do not remember how I voice acted a bunch of these characters. Oh no. Dear Diary, no doorman, no bellboy, no maid, no chauffeur. This simply won't do. I suppose I shall take the reins and show everyone how to truly live life. I love to voice spoiled rich snobs. It brings me joy. Dear Diary, I like this place. Even though it's always dark and spooky, I feel like the sunshine here is delicious. I made her more eepy-meepy, but that's just because she was very eepy-meepy with Noir. I'm curious to see how she interacts with, like, everybody else. for the raid. No worries. Bless. Welcome to ghost shipping for our flavor of the Halloween. Bless. Right now we are playing Love Ghostie. I hope you guys had fun. What was the last game? What was the last game? I remember it was something spooky. I mean, they're all spooky. It's HALLOSTREAM, but I remember it was something spooky. Here we are a ghost and our job is to ship all of these characters together. There are literally like 12 characters total, I think. Yeah, 12. World of Horror. That definitely sounds a lot more up the spooky alley than my choice. I thought about doing something like super like horror spooky. I am a small child. I'm not actually a small child, but in my heart, I am a 4-year-old who still has to have a nightlight. I do spooky stuff on very seldom occasion, but I was like, this is a cute game. I'm a ghost. This counts as Halloween. Rabbits are so cute. I want a rabbit. I want a rabbit. I want to hug it. Some of our friends in real life, they have 2 rabbits, and they are precious, and I love them, and I can't pet them. They are very nervous around people, so I just admire them from afar, and I love them. Many mysteries. I am not fighting God today, so you may have peaked so far with fighting deities. We're just, I don't know, we're playing, is Cupid count as a god? What is Cupid? What does Cupid count as? Oh god. Yeah, no, I'd skirt the rules with that. When I play puzzle games, I skirt the rules really hard. That was yesterday. We played a game with like a little puzzle maze in it. And I asked for help when I really needed it, but at a certain point I spent all of the points in the little hint jar. And it just gave me the answer. The game just gave up. It said, this is the code to the safe. You're done. Cupid is a god? Hell yeah. Today we are Ghastly Cupid. And we need to look at our chart. Where is my chart? There's my chart. We are starting with 4 residents. In total, there are 12. You start out with 4. This is my second run of this game, so at the very least, I'm more ready to, like, zoom in here and make them love each other. But we will get more residents as time goes on. So we may not be pairing anybody here together. I don't know yet. We'll see. Hooked on You, the Dead by Daylight dating sim. I want to write that down. That sounds fantastic. Here is my shipping chart. This is the chart of the day. I do not remember what anybody's tags are at all because it has been a minute. I mean, Dead by Daylight, I counted. I don't know, sometimes those relationships can be a travesty. I'd say that's pretty horrific. Alright, let's see here. Build a fort together. I feel like if anybody wanted to listen to a podcast, it'd be Beepo. Mina would probably want to do the desserts. And then I'll have 1 left. Okay. So there's their chores for the day. And I could pick up 1 more object. Let's see. Messy, noisy, spectacle. That's my favorite kind of girls, like, just huntress. I like assertive ones. Like, Huntress sounds my alley. I love Haley in Stardew Valley. She's very mean. I don't think we need a giant crayon. Boba, meh. None of these are really speaking to... This is kind of speaking to me. We'll take the rock celery. We'll take the rock celery. Alright. There we go. Okay, Beepo loved this task. am great. I am so good at this. And we also did some tags. I remember that she liked cute things. And Beepo is educational things and like robot-y things. I have never actually gone for Abigail. Oh look, red flags. I'm gonna go give this to their highness down there. Not what you want to see. Unfortunately, they are a frog with a crown and they're already down there. See, that's the taste right there, Huntress. If she hunts things, she is probably the one to go for. I love this. Okay, I don't want the lamp. Take a quick peek around town here. You guys want a hamburger helper? I know where I want to put that. There you go, Graveyard Keeper. Abigail does hang out in graveyards. It's a win-win. Okay. Bright, cute, and sweet ice cream. She's gonna like the ice cream lamp. I'm just kind of hoarding items right now for later. Like, the more I just kind of gather stuff, the better. I don't know. I feel like she would love to cloud gaze, but nobody else in this group seems like a cloud gazer. None of these really seem like things they would want to do. There you go. I don't know, Abigail is cute, and I love her design, and I love that she wants to explore things, and, like, she's gamey. The problem is that, I don't know, she just feels a bit too teenager. I am just, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I go for Haley. Haley is not exactly the picture of maturity at the start, but, like... Abigail just, I feel like I'm taking, like... I don't know, I just... Not quite my cup of tea. Yeah, no, none of the chores are speaking to me. The only other one I go for is I've gone for Harvey because he reminds me of Tech Demon. There we go. Soul, what's up? Okay, there's like a slight delay with the new chat system. It's not like a massive delay. It's like an ever so slight delay. Just enough where I feel like I can vibe with it. I just have to... My next goal is to make the chat look pretty again. Switching chat things, like... Oh, there's another one. Perfect. Switching chat displays like 2 years of using the same one is kind of a jarring process. Alright. Dear Diary, I've run out of wax for my royal seals. I've resorted to melting the wax wrapper from cheese snacks. Your life is so hard, buddy. Your life is just so difficult. I can only imagine. I think we're gonna start the shipping. Let's start the shipping here. You're gonna like the tea set, and we're gonna give it from Beepo. There we go. Here we go. We are just a happy little ghost trying to bring joy to others. There we go. The whole goal is they don't know you're there. Your job is entirely just make them like each other and bring them happiness. Beepo, there you are. Yes, I am here. How are you today, Olin? Almost excellent. Almost? Yes, I would be most excellent if I had someone like you to help me with my chores today. I would love to help you, Olin. Great. Here's the list. There is a movie I wanted to go watch. Thank you. I like movies too. Great. I'll tell you all about it when I come back. Thanks. Aw, Beep. I do not like Olin. Olin is such a jerk. I hate Olin. This happened last time. I feel so bad for whoever I dump Allin on. Bro. I want to put Allin with Gerard because Gerard was also kind of a jerk last time to Mina. So I'm thinking that's who I want to put with each other. Like, once I get more people around the household. Okay. Next, we have Mina. Which, I want to see how her and Calathea get along. I feel like they'd be great to get along with. Me hide. Yeah, no, Allin is the worst. Okay, there you go. You like it. Like, the whole thing is you give them things, you have them spend time together, and then they'll, like, have little scenes together. It's very sweet. And the dates are also so freaking cute. Hey, Calathea, what are you up to? I'm trying to carry soil for my plants back to my room. Oh, do you need help? I'm pretty strong. Let me just start with the... Wait, don't grab the bottom one. Oh God, what happened? It appears the backs have ripped. What? All of them? Yes. There's dirt everywhere. Why does this always happen to me? What should we do? Find whatever you can to shovel all this dirt with. And I shall do the same. Meet me back here as soon as you can. That's what I get for helping people. We could do the chores together, say finished faster, watch the movie together. That's the thing, is Allin is just the worst. Allin is just the worst. Like, this frog, I have never seen someone who just gets me so irritated. Nerdy, creative, unusual. Okay, so this would be a great date, actually. So let us put together... Beepo is definitely... I feel like Beepo would have fun at a convention. Nerdy, creative, unusual. Let's do Beepo and Calathea. I feel like that's going to be a fun one. Yeah. Okay. I want to see how that goes. All right. Psst. Good news. I got you some tickets to watch today's Totally Not a Date. We ghosties like to watch residents go on these. They could be full of fun, cute romance, or full of awkwardness. Some residents might even have super special reactions to dates that speak particularly to them. Based on how well the dates go, the greater the impact of their relationship. Let's see how you did for your first Totally Not a Date assignment. See you tonight for the premiere. All right, guys. We said the robot in the house played to a convention. Let's see how we did. This convention's amazing! Gerby! They actually did amazing capturing what a convention looks like. Oh my god. What does that QR code go to? Hold up. I gotta... There's a QR code. I have to put my phone like right behind my mic to scan it. Okay. I'm sorry. I think I just punched my microphone. I had to scan the QR code. Oh, that's actually really cute. I think it just opened the Steam page. It did. It just opened the Steam page. That's adorable. So when are we getting the ghosty charms? When are we getting the ghosty charms? First, Reality 27 is your favorite. I love the Legend of Ghostina. Gerby, I think, still has my heart, though. I love Gerby. Yeah, I didn't think I'd find something for all of my niche interests here. I missed a stall that seemed cool in the back corner. It's a bit too far away. I'm okay with skipping it. I will run over there and buy out their entire booth. Really? You'd brave the crowds for me? Absolutely I will. I'm already so happy you agreed to come here with me. Thanks, Calathea. Anytime. Woo! Here I go! For Beepo! It's hard to do, too, that I gave a whispery voice to. It's very difficult. That's honestly very sweet, though. That went very well. That was a cute little date. I'm glad they had fun. Okay, classic, fancy, bright, nerdy. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, let's see. This is the first time you've been dead, right? How many times have you died? Just once so far. Well, you had a great first 3 days. The real reward is that your kindness helped blossom love in a happier home. Just kidding. We have a store. The more you develop residential relationships, and the more resident happiness you bring, the more relationships you get. Ghosts do love to collect and spend these. You can unlock lots of cool stuff with them. And with the cool stuff you can unlock at my store, you can take your matchmaking to the next level. The possibilities are endless. What's up, Gabriel? And tell her anything's my store. Welcome to ghost shipping. Alright. I'm trying to do different ships than the first one I did for obvious reasons, because you could do so many... Nah, I'll be here with my thing. You could do so many different pairings. It'd be a waste to do the same pairings as last time. Who knows? I may find a new... I may find a new, like, pairing that I adore. Okay. We have 27 coins. We might as well get the extra point. Yes. Welcome to ghost shipping. Super death. Alright, 3 days. She'll come back in 3 days. We have to show to her that we are super good at our job. Ooh, cowboy hat. I want a cowboy hat. Is that a used iron? Oh, it's okay. It's not. That's gold, not used dirt. Do you like used dirt? I don't know. If you had to pick an item that, like, if you were like a video game NPC, what would be the item you wanted gifted to you? That's the question, I think. If I was an NPC in a video game, it's been proven in real life. Just feed me. Just give me food. If you, like, I was considering calling out of, like, working from home this past week, and I got told, Himi, we'll go to your favorite restaurant if you come in. And you sold me. You sold me. I like food. Feed me. Like, if you just like, hey, I have an extra cookie. Do you want it? The answer is yes. Yes, I do. Give me the cookie. Just realized my one chat is, like, lower. Chocolate? Exactly. Yes. Chocolate is extremely important. I have all the Halloween candy for the kids, because trick-or-treat's in a couple days. I am so excited to hand out candy. One, because the kids, they're always very cute, and the costumes are always fun, the parents are always very nice. But also because I always buy candy that I like, so whenever I have extra, I can just eat all the candy. It's fantastic. Dear Diary, experienced what a chore was recently with Calathea. Not what I had expected. Both the chore and the companionship were delightful. Okay. They all have new diary entries. Like, they're all just going for it. Dear Diary, has someone been... I can't talk. Dear Diary, has someone been reading you? I swear, yesterday, Calathea got me an ice cream lamp, and to be honest, I love it. Where is the ice cream lamp? Did you hide your... Oh, it's behind her. It's behind her. Red velvet cake? Oh, red velvet cake is amazing. I love chocolate so much. If I was a dog, I don't know. My childhood dog loves clementines. She's a little old wiener dog. She's like 14 now, 15. But if you get a clementine out of the fridge and, like, before you even peel it, this dog will beeline to you and just look at you in the eyes and, like, She can't really jump up and down much anymore, but she will just, like, she'll huff at you. She'll bark sometimes. Like, she wants the freaking clementine. You have to give her the clementine. There you go. Dear diary. Ah! I need to find a shovel. Why are there no closets in this house? Mina, help me! Honestly fair. Dear diary. Beepo is such a great helper. They finished my chores yesterday. I need to go tell them about the movie I watched. I hear police sirens outside, and it's very fitting for this travesty of a frog. Absolutely despise this frog. Alright, what else do we got here? The memories board. Oop. We don't need the memories board just yet. Okay, they're having fun. I wonder what everybody's day jobs are. Like, they just spend the day just hanging out in the house like a college dorm. What is this? This is gonna be great for somebody later. Not today, but later. Active, adventurous, and unusual. I don't think anybody has any of these traits. Okay. It'd be really funny to watch Mina and Nolan do that, actually. Let's do that. Not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be a disaster, and it's gonna be hilarious. Musical and playful. Beepo might like that. Rake the leaves. I think this will go well. Alright, this can only go well, right? This can only end well. Okay. Do they ever question what ghost is assigning these? Like, who's assigning the chores in the chore chart? That's my question. Serious and quiet. So many things I want to use for later. Okay. Ippe. Sell. Some of these I got just to sell, not gonna lie. I don't think we need to use a spork. The red flags are hilarious. Suitcase. Try to keep the higher quality objects here. Here we go. What's up, Reddy? We're vibing. We are a ghost. We're about to watch an absolute train wreck of a date. I am so ready to watch this mess. I hate this frog. I'm ready to see this go. I'm ready to watch this be a mess. This is amazing. Yeah, it's like half the work and double the fun. Where should we go with it? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Tandem drive-through! Yes! Should we... Mina is difficult. Her voice is like higher pitched in my head. I am just not high pitched. Should we share all our orders at the drive-through too? Definitely. Damn it. I was expecting that would be a disaster. I wasn't expecting him to like it. I wasn't expecting him to like it. Oh, they adored that too. Oh my god. Beepo was meh on that instrument. Okay, she liked that task enough. Outdoorsy and unusual. I am just not made to be high-pitched. I used to be, like, a lot more energy when I was, like, younger. Like, heck, even, like, 18-year-old Himi was like, bzzz. I don't know. Older Himi is just... I am not that high energy. I used to be, like, the, like, highest pitched child, and I was, like, one of those kids who would scream and, like, blast your eardrums out with the frequency alone. I am not that anymore, unfortunately. Ooh, that's gonna be great for somebody later. Oh! Ah, Mina! Having a snack? Those look lovely. Thanks, Olin. They're actually my favorite. I love snacks too. In fact, I keep my favorite ones. Oh dear, this can't be. What's wrong, Olin? My dear Mina, someone has put my My dear Mina, someone has put my royal fly fries at the top of the cabinet. Do you know what this means? No? It means reaching for my snacks is going to be awkward. If I climb up there, everyone will see my royal rump. Can you imagine? Is it? Oh god, Tech Demon may actually be home. Tech Demon is home. Tech Demon is home. Two words prove it. Do you guys want to see Olin's royal rump? I'm now afraid. There's a strong chance Tech Demon just heard me very emphatically say that in my royal voice. This is why I try to stream when he's not in the house. I'd rather not. Okay, here. Let me just rearrange this here, move this here. Perfect. Now my snacks are in perfect reach of my adorable froggy hands. Wait, but my snacks are now... Another day saved by the royal prince, Olin. Olin, get back here. You'll pay for this, you arrogant prince. I love Mina. I love Mina for that specifically. I despise Olin, and it looks... I do not think I've seen a single interaction between Olin and anybody that has not been anything but, like, aggressively negative. Like, is there anybody that you compare with Olin that's not a travesty? That's my question. Okay, this has been a cute pair that I have issues differentiating the voices, so I'm gonna try my best to differentiate them. Calathea, a very interesting specimen. My research tells me that plants of her kind are especially high maintenance. I must be careful not to disturb her too much. Ah, she is currently pouring herself a glass of water. There seems to be multiple containers and filters around her. Hey, Beep-Boo, have you just been standing there, observing me? And narrating my actions out loud? Yes, I was. Sorry. I've been told I need to be a bit more well-mannered when it comes to that. I see you've been pouring multiple containers of water. May I ask why? Oh, I'm just filtering the water. I hate that metal sink smell and can't seem to get rid of it unless I filter it 8 times. 8? Yeah, now it tastes great. Do you want to try it? No, it's okay. But it's just as I suspected. Oof! Beepo, it can't be rude like that. Jesus. Yeah, you're high maintenance, like I thought. You're doing it again. What? Referring to me like I'm in a nature documentary. What's going on? Ah, right, yes. Well then, I think you've confirmed my research. Thanks, Calathea. You're welcome? Beepo with the last ship was actually quite fantastic, and I want to see if they go as unhinged as they were last time. It's quite beautiful, really. Okay. Carnival games, clean the carpets, and try something new. Mina is the cute... Beepo is not playful. Beepo does not strike me as adventurous. Neither of them strike me as adventurous. I feel like Beepo would like that. Try something new. Whatever, Olin can have that. Okay, you're both gonna hate this, but I kind of want to see what you do with it. That's adventurous, cute, and playful. I don't see her liking any part of this, but we're gonna see what happens. Like, I do not see, like, I don't see her liking any part of that, but we're doing it. Ah, yes. Would you like a water cooler for your room? Would you like that? Alright, some things have to sell for decent money. Steal the dice. And the... Ooh, that triangle does amazing. What the heck? Okay. I know who I want to give that triangle to. Alright, let's see how it went. Let's see how it went. Am I just getting tickets every time for my own chips? Oh my god, it's spin the wheel! What? How does that game work? You spin the wheel? Like this? Well, yes, but usually there's some— Holy crap, you hit the jackpot! Oh my god! We won all the prizes? That plushie is bigger than you! This is the best day ever! That actually went more positively than I expected. I need to give Calathea more credit. Last time I was just like, she's the houseplant. She wants to do plant. But like, everywhere I've taken her that is like out of like, I think is her comfort zone in my head, she has just been an absolute ball of energy. You needed to try something new, you jerk of a frog. And Beepo loved to clean the carpets. Neat and playful. Okay. I'd say that went decently well. I think we get the ghost shop this morning? No, tomorrow morning. Alright, Olin's. You're happier. For better or for worse. I despise Olin. Dear Diary, fascinating discoveries have been made about Calathea. I must continue my research and I have an idea that she may appreciate. I wonder what your idea is. Dear Diary, ugh, that prince! How dare he? He won't get away with this. I love Mina. I love how angry she is. I love her unbridled rage. It brings me joy. I love the anger that she harbors in her soul. That might be a gift. Trying to see what's like the most money value versus what's like the best to give people. That is going to be good to make money later. That is only 3 million made. That is also expensive looking. Calathea could use an object. Serious, quiet, adventurous, classic, neat, bright, creative, playful. Creative, musical, noisy. Creative, musical, noisy. She's not creative at all. I don't know if she's musical. Oh wait, no, I wanted to give her the rock thing, didn't I? Unusual and playful. She is not playful, nor is she would hate the rock celery. She would not like the rock celery. I don't really have anything to give her yet. Nothing I've seen is like spoken for her, if that makes sense. You, however, I feel would love the suitcase. Mina has not interacted enough with Beepo. I don't think I've taken them on a date together yet. So let's see how this goes. Did I do good? Did I do good? Aw, that's sweet. Loved it. These two, I don't know how do I process these two? I don't really know. Beepo, what's this? Mina, I noticed you like to celebrate Fridays, so I thought I would help you celebrate. What? Who told you I celebrate Fridays? I noticed through observation. Beepo is a friendly stalker. I love Beepo. Beepo's entire MO is just the kindest stalking you'll ever see. Do not ever act like Beepo in real life. You will probably get a restraining order. You also probably can't pull off this cute top hat look. Every Friday, you buy yourself a cupcake. And you tell everyone you're always busy at the end of the day. I assume, do you celebrate with your cupcake? I didn't think anybody noticed that. I brought you this cupcake to support your celebration. Whatever you are celebrating, you don't have to celebrate it alone if you don't want to. Beepo, that's very thoughtful of you, but that's not what's happening. I do not understand. Never mind. I have to go. Ah, yes. It is almost cupcake hour. I want to celebrate cupcake hour now. That's my next celebration in life. I want to do that, though. Every Friday, I want to eat a cupcake. That's just like a great way to gain weight, but also a great way to just live life. Probably. I don't know. It comes off as one of those things where it's like, it's cute in a dating sim, but if somebody did it in real life, you'd probably want to run away. At least that's how it comes off to me. I don't know. I've never done a give gift and observe patterns in real life. I just do it in Stardew Valley. Outdoorsy and bright. Mina is bright. Calathea is outdoors. You two would love the beach. They would love the beach. Both of these are like built for Beepo. I don't know which one to do. You know what, Beepo? Go to the museum. You deserve it. You deserve it. There we go. Beepo deserves happiness. I loved it. Alright. This date sounds like they're both gonna love it because it hits both of their, like, happy points, so we're gonna see. Ah, the sun is perfect. So's the ocean. My favorite part is the sand. I don't like sand. I love it. It gets everywhere. 2 weeks after, I find little reminders. Of the beach? Of us. Oh, what? That's cute. Oh. That's actually really wholesome. Oh. Okay, I'm starting to ship these two. I'm starting to like these two as a pair. Wait, what are you doing? Bringing home a pocket of sand. I want a reminder of us too. Aww. That's so cute. That hit my heart. Mood. Like, that was actually so precious. Be as smooth as Mina. That's the goal. The pocket sand attacker. There are 2 wolves inside you. One gets the pocket of sand as a reminder. The other is pocket sand attack. Oh, Beepo fucking loved that museum. Beepo had a great day. Pocket sand. Ka-chow. Oh, I took my throat out with a ka-chow. I did not mean to take my throat out with my ka-chow. Let's see here. I'm, like, analyzing. Accuracy lowered. Okay, Calathea and Mina went up, like, a crazy amount the past 3 days. And Beepo is just, like, the happiest person ever. Allin doesn't deserve to feel joy. Allin does not deserve joy. Okay, I have 32 chips. Temporary move out to a resident. Interesting, that's a thing. Scary song to interact with residents. I've only ever done this side of it. I've never done this side. I'm curious to see how it goes. Let's learn the scary song. I'm intrigued. Let's learn the scary song. C is the scary song. Congrats! Now you can make ghost noises. Well, I guess you always made that whoosh sound. But now you can sing songs for your residents. Let's start with a scary song. Okay, WASD. Ooh, nice job. If you sing the song near a resident, it'll scare them, but that's not always a bad thing. For instance, if you see two residents in a room together and you want them to stop talking to each other, use this song. I'm gonna bully the absolute crap out of that frog. I'm going to bully the absolute crap out of that frog. Okay, there's a few songs. Okay. Everyone is happier and added to the common rooms. Okay. Whoop. Welcome back. I hate this. Ooh. Well, let me get through this first before I start bullying the frog. Let's do the cute thing and then become a bully. Okay, I found a bucket in my closet. Did you find anything to carry the dirt with? I have a cup. A cup? It's a big cup? Well, it's a medium cup. I don't like cups that are too big. Okay. This isn't working! This is such a mess. Wait, I have another idea. What is that? It's a sheet. It's got holes in it. Yeah, I found a whole pile of them in the attic. What are we going to do with them? We're going to cover the dirt with the sheets. And never speak of this again. Are you sure that's going to... Run! Ah! Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. That is a tempting thing to do. I would probably consider doing that. Alright. That frog deserves no joy. Where'd they go? They went back to their own rooms. They're back to vibing in their own spaces. Ooh, new diary entry. Dear diary, I had a wonderful time with Mina yesterday. I feel like she might actually understand me more than I thought. Aww. Oh, hello. Dear diary, I didn't think anyone noticed my Friday cupcakes, but I guess out of all people, Beepo would be the most observant. I love the idea of Friday cupcakes. Like, I actually adore that and I want to steal that. Dear diary, please note that today is 125% better upon receiving a suitcase from Mina. How is this possible? Further analysis is needed. That's adorable. Same. Think of, like, I don't know, just like a Friday treat in general. Not even just like a cupcake, just like a Friday treat, you know? Just like happy little snack. Happy snacky. Oh, that's a beautiful object. I'm stealing that camera. Thank you. You want just a whole tree stump? It's over here. Postcards. When is it okay to throw these out? Just get like a postcard binder and then put it in that. That's typically that's the move. Oh, little jack-o'-lantern. It's spooky season, guys. Look what the day is. Abstract painting is another really good one, apparently. Okay. What's up here? What do we got? Outdoorsy, active, and playful. Who is outdoorsy, active, or playful? Nobody here is active. Outdoorsy, active, and playful. Outdoorsy one is... That'd be another good one for Calathea and Mina. Alright, Calathea and Mina, go have fun with your thing. Beepo is the perfect one for that. Adventurous, ambitious, and complex. I guess Olin deserves to have an activity. I guess we could give Olin an activity. As much as I despise this frog. I hate this frog. Kite flying? Easy. It is? Yeah, you just gotta run really fast like this. Galathea! You're running too fast! No way! This is the best speed! Oof, what happened? You ran into a tree! How is the kite? Well, you did get it in the air. Did I impress you? Was I kind of trying to... You did. And as someone who flies a kite as good as you, I fucked up that line. Oops. We're gonna redo that. I can read. You did. And somebody who flies a kite as good as you deserves a treat for your, skills. So long as I get to share it with you, I'll take it. Aww. You gotta get your game. Galathea and Mina, man, they're flirting with each other is like next level. They're just like finesse towards each other is beautiful. I don't think All-In is complex. I think All-In is terrible, but that's just me. This is the I hate All-In squad. Piggy bank. Yeah. I have a piggy bank. Fancy backpack. I know who that's going to. Top tier Riz. Hell yeah. I don't know. Every time I put them in a room together, it is just some kind of new, like, suave saying I was not ready for. Ooh, stressful painting. Oh no. That's for later. Dear Diary, I think I have a screw loose. Or a peanut fell into my chassis again. I'm loving how well that suitcase fits into this. Oh my god, dual monitors and the RGB fans. I love it. Mina needs more stuff. Let's give this poor girl a present. Here, have the other ice cream lamp. Whatever, it can be from All-In. I guess it could be from All-In. Dear Diary, I wrote a note for the other residents to totally ignore the sheet covering that giant pile of dirt. It wasn't me. Or Galathea. Nope. Not either of us at all. Okay, she loved the second ice cream lamp. I'm just gonna fill her room with ice cream lamps, and it's going to bring her joy. What were her, like, tags again? I don't know if she's artsy. But she is outdoorsy. Outdoorsy and bright are part of her tags. Do I have anything that's bright? Serious, complex, dark, and noisy. Fancy, adventurous, artsy, classic. I just don't have a lot of things that are, like, good for her. Dear Diary, I'd wear more hats, but that would defeat the point of my leaves. Does that mean that her leaves are a hat, or are they her hair? I always took them as her hair. Now I'm confused. Would that count as, like, her starving herself of her fashion? If she wore a hat? Like, now that I think about, like, what's the word I'm looking for? The consequences of that action. The leaves need the sunlight for photosynthesis. Beauty is pain. Honestly, fair. I feel like it'd be like, oh, geez. Like, not wanting to eat too much, just in case you're gonna wear a tight belt all day kind of a thing. Eat ice cream. Cute, simple, sweet. Well, I know somebody who likes sweet. Who is somebody who can be cute, simple, or sweet? It is not Galathea. Cute, simple, or sweet. I'm pretty sure Beepo is simple. Oh, I thought Bino was... Oh, no, she's cute, though. Cute, simple, or sweet. I kind of want to put her with Beepo out of just pure curiosity. Messy, noisy, outdoorsy. Well, Calathea is outdoorsy. Cute, fancy, playful. Of course, the one thing that'd be good for All-In. You know what? I like these guys better. All-In is terrible. I hate All-In. I'm the All-In hate squad over here. Okay. Speaking of, let me go bully All-In. Wait, no. I have to keep bullying All-In. I am here specifically to bully this frog. Because this frog is the worst. Like, I will continue to argue that this frog is the worst. Okay. Before we get into this ice cream, I have to tell you a secret. A secret? Yes. We're not just going to go get regular ice cream. Where are we going to get it then? We're going to get it at my favorite place. Ice Scream. Ice Scream? Yes, but you must not tell anyone. Okay, Mina, you can trust me. I fucked up that line. What's up, Fosh? How you doing? One chocolate ice cream, please. Ooh. I'll have a vanilla. No! At ice cream, you have to scream it all out! And it's vanilla loud! Okay, one vanilla loud, please! Perfect! Mina, I gotta be honest. I didn't think this would be the kind of place you'd like. Everyone thinks I'm cute and small, and they don't take me seriously when I scream. But ice cream's my favorite place to yell as loud as I want. Also, their ice cream's pretty good. It's my favorite, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. Thanks, Mina. I can't wait to go again with you sometime. Aww, me too. Learn to read the room in the menu. I mean, I can kind of understand the feel of like, oh geez, how would you feel if you walked into that? It's like the quietest person you know, like the shyest friend in your friend group takes you here and goes, you have to scream as loud as possible. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. Like you have to scream. I would love to go there. I love to be loud and I love ice cream. I feel like it'd be a fun combination. I'm not very good at being loud, but I love to be loud. We are in the middle of the joy known as ghost shipping. My brain cells got knocked loose a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I went a little too hard trying to make Beepo yell, and it's really hard to make a character with a monotonous voice yell. Like, that was harder than I thought it would be. My brain is, like, scrambled for a second. Okay. My brain is back in order now. We're braining again. Oh! That was a special one. I did not know that. That was not what I was expecting. As a monotonous voice yelling is weird. Honestly, bless. I don't think I'm like full monotonous. I have been told I can be a little too loud sometimes. I can only imagine yelling when like, I don't know, when you have one tone. Okay, Calathea liked it. And that was a special date. We've only had one other special date, I think, and that was when I took the two laziest people in this game and put them on a cloud watching date. Oh my god, automaton. It's an automaton! Oh my god, I need this for me. I need this for me. Very necessary. I'm just vibing, man. I'm having fun, like... The dates in this get very interesting. I've only had one that's gone full disaster mode, and I kind of want to see more that just go into full disaster mode because they're very funny. Dear Diary, I got to share my favorite ice cream place with Beepo, and they got to hear me scream out my favorite flavors. I really liked it. I hope it didn't scare them away with my screaming. That's cute. I definitely like this better for her than her with Gerard. Gerard and her were not great. Gerard and this butthead are gonna go together. That's my goal, basically. Beepo! Do you have a family? Mina, that's an interesting question. Let me check my memory banks. It appears that I do not, in fact, have a family. Oh, do you have a birthday then? According to my About This Beepo, my various parts and pieces were assembled and activated at various times. So if you wanted to celebrate when those pieces were activated, I have 472 birthdays. But technically, no. I was not born and do not have a birthday. Would it be a birthday when there's 472 of them? What happens when it overlaps? Would you have 2 different birthday cakes? How many calories is a birthday cake? How many calories per year would it be if you had some twice a day birthday cakes? I'm getting my calculator. We're calculating this. Let me see here. Okay, calculator. Okay, so 472 minus 365, there are 107 repeating birthdays. I am Googling average calorie count per birthday cake. Min-maxing getting presents. Let's go! Birthday year! Every day we celebrate Beepo. Sometimes, like, a third of the year we celebrate Beepo twice a day. Okay. How many calories are in a birthday cake? Okay, 1 slice is 330 calories according to like some random diet website. So 472 times the 330. And if we are going like, are we going with a slice per birthday or are we going like a whole birthday cake? So if we're doing it by slice, in 1 year, you will be eating 155,760 calories. And if we want to divide that, that is roughly 426 calories per day. Which, I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't sound that bad. That's not even, that would not actually be outside the realm of feasibility if you're trying to calorie count. Dude, duck eggs. Ooh. I think I've had duck eggs. I've had chicken eggs. I've had chicken eggs, and we get them from coworkers and friends with chickens sometimes. They're pretty good. Now, if we were to do, like, let's think about if you want to do a cake per birthday. I'd say 6 slices per cake. That would be... Eat more slices for days that are double. I factored that in with the first one, so that would actually be like on average with the double birthdays. So it actually would not be that bad. Maybe like eat a slice of cake a day. That's totally healthy. Sometimes 2 slices of cake a day because that's so totally healthy. Please don't actually do that. Oh God. Ooh, duck eggs. You make me want to go find duck eggs now. Where does one even get duck eggs? So I have to go find like a duck owner. If we do 330 calories times 6, so we have 1 birthday cake times 472, so 1 cake per birthday, that is 934,560 calories, which if we divide that by 365, just for like the average per day of a year, you'd be eating roughly 2,500 calories per day. Maybe don't eat an entire cake per birthday. Maybe just eat a slice. Just a slice is much healthier. That's the math. That's the maths. Aw. farm for a little bit. I missed the baby goat. The baby goat was fun. He was a brat. I would bottle feed him. The problem is that when you go to when you have a baby goat that you're bottle feeding, what he would do when he got hungry is he would run up and like ram me in the knees because he was really short, because he was hungry. But the problem is I would have his bottle to go feed him, and he was just hurting himself at that point because he's ramming me in the knees, and I can't like reach down to give him his bottle because he's ramming me in the knees and it hurts. And nobody is winning in that situation. I don't understand his logic. He's a big goat now though. Oh my god. He's like big and tall and he's an adult. I remember when he was a little baby, he stole my gravatar and like random websites. Oh, do you celebrate anything? Of course I do. When I see people clapping, I clap as well. Kidding me? I don't think I've ever seen somebody eat goat. I've not heard of that. So I won't look weird. Do you know what they're clapping for? I'm glad you actually just did the joke. Don't worry. I'm questioning goat eating, not human cannibalism. Oh, I want curry. I want curry so bad. Oh, I want Indian. My favorite thing is... No, because my favorite food in the whole world, like my favorite thing, if you give it to me, I'll be the happiest camper ever, is Zatarain's Caribbean rice. And listen. Okay, I have to alt-tab for this one. I don't know if you can hear my aggressive button pressing. The problem with Zatarain's Caribbean rice is I think they've discontinued it. Which is not optimal. Here, okay, copy image address. I'm putting this on the screen right now. We're doing this, okay. Add browser source, okay. Image in browser. Okay. It looks like this. The problem is you probably won't get to try the Caribbean because it's gone. Normally what happens is I am from the South. I am from the American South, where this is sold in food lines, grocery stores, like it's everywhere down there. When I go to see my family, my normal, like my MO would be I'd go to like Food Line or Walmart or wherever and just pick up like as many boxes as I could physically find. And that was the plan. That was like the plot. It worked. It's been a thing for like half a decade, but they've discontinued it. Like I have one box left in my pantry and I don't want to eat it yet because I'm afraid to. I want to try to recreate it and I have the list of ingredients and I want to like make it alongside other rice to like make sure it's taste tested correctly, but I only have one box. It is extremely tragic. It's delicious though. Oh my god. Food Line and real Waffle Houses. It depends on where you go. If you stay east and go up, there are Waffle Houses. I think the farthest left one is maybe Michigan. No. I know they go out as far as Ohio. I don't, let me see. Waffle House map. Waffle House. Oh, thank God I'm not sharing my browser. It immediately took me to the one closest to my house. Thanks, Waffle House website. Wait, they're in Arizona? Oh my god, they're in Arizona now. They're actually in Arizona now. Okay, yeah, so apparently if you go to fucking Arizona, they're there now. They used to only be like... Okay, stop trying to know my location, Waffle House. That actually is kind of making my life I told it not to use my location, and it's still like, yes, right here. There you go. That's where you're physically at. Except it's very wrong, because I am not located there. It's just going off of my internet provider, but... It's trash. The place is clean with no fights. I miss, oh god, working overnights at a totally nondescript breakfast place. We're gonna stick with that. Working overnight at totally nondescript overnight breakfast place was fun. I had so many colorful characters that I loved to pieces that I still think about sometimes. I had some wonderful coworkers. I couldn't do it anymore at a certain point, but I do miss some of the chaotic customers. See, that was the problem though. Okay, when I worked at overnight breakfast place, I was pulling like 60, 70 hour weeks. And for a while there, I could not, like, I didn't have the money for grocery store. I was, for like a little while, it was a combination of food bank and overnight breakfast place food. And this is compounded by the fact that, one, eating overnight breakfast food every day of your life makes you feel awful physically. But also, I don't eat meat, Chief. So it was a combination of I'm eating greasy food every day, and it's literally just potatoes and waffles. It was terrible. I am no longer in that struggle, and I work a normal set of hours a week again. Sounds like your last job. We can suffer in solidarity. I feel your pain. I feel it. It is definitely like a much better like situation now. Cookies and sandwiches and soup. See, that's also what people don't get. It's like they're like, oh my god, I love those foods. It'd be great. You get so sick of those foods after a while, bro. You get so sick of those foods after a while. It's painful. I'm like curious now. I'm curious now. There is no way West Virginia only got 4 Waffle Houses. You can't lie to me. Or, well, I guess they do only have 4 Waffle Houses. What in the world? No, not even that. They only have 2. What? I would share my screen with this, but the Waffle House website is like intent on showing my location, and I don't want it to show my fucking location. Who would go to eat at Waffle House in Delaware? That just feels like a thing. Drive for like 10, 12 hours every night, nothing's open after. Aww. See, my problem is that I would get off of work. I would work 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. I would get off work at 7. I'd go home and I'd be hungry because I'd get sick of, overnight breakfast food. The problem is that when I did actually, like, when I stopped being in the struggle, do you know what's open at 7 a.m.? Breakfast food. Do you want to know what you don't want to eat when you work for 10 hours around it? Breakfast food. For a while, I was like a goblin, and I was ordering, what is it? Panera Bread. They had like this little flatbread of Panera Bread. I would order it like every morning. I think they started to remember who I was. Leftover fries. Oh, I want fries right now. I never told the story of oh my god, I never told the crock pot story. Okay. Oh, that's where you worked. Oh no. I'm so sorry if it was annoying to make. It was like one of the only things I could tolerate. I really did not want to eat any more breakfast food. It was the only thing I sold not breakfast food. Okay, I'm opening things in my browser really fast. Here we go. That, and this one. Okay. All right, we're playing with the browser again. So, let me go back to OBS. Doot. OBS. Okay. Doot. So, let me make that like slightly smaller. Your location's bread was digestible at least. Honestly, I don't remember. That was a time, man. I work in an office now, and honestly, working in an office is harder because you can't eat an Excel sheet. McDonald's 15 miles away and 8 more that are closed. We had a Burger King near us, and I love Burger King fries. I love them. I love their texture. I am not sponsored by Burger King. If anything, I have a McDonald's color scheme, but I loved Burger King fries. I still do, but That would like be the stop-off point on any kind of a road trip because it was right on the way to the highway. It had a fire, and it has been closed ever since. Very sad. Oh, I just like shoved my whole desk. Oh god. Don't mind me, I'm just having my entire desk set up. Honestly, I don't blame you for losing your mind in an office. I do not blame you. Honestly, I have a lot of really wonderful coworkers, and we're all weird in our own fun ways, so it makes it entertaining. And a lot of my job does involve me getting up and walking around. Otherwise, I would also go absolutely freaking insane. Absolutely insane. I was not meant to. I was not meant to have a full attention span. I physically can't. My favorite days are when like I'm working on a video or something, and it's Himi, I gotta go out and take pictures of this very specific thing. You wanna come along and take pictures for me? Yeah! That's my favorite kind of day. That's my favorite. I'm like a golden retriever. If you give me food and walks, I am the happiest thing in the world. Burger King chicken fries. I have not had their chicken fries. I don't know, their onion rings are okay, but I love their fries. I love their fries. I did not like Five Guys fries for the longest. I thought I didn't like Five Guys fries for the longest time. It turns out I just wanted like an off day for the Five Guys. Me and Tech Demon had Five Guys again, like well, him for like a millionth time, but like for me it was like my second time ever having Five Guys a couple weeks ago, and it turned out the fries are actually delicious. I just had really bad fries the first time, but like Five Guys fries are actually delicious. And they like pour the potatoes in there. Like there are so many, I still have a bag of, I think I left a bag of peanuts in Tech Demon's car. Aw, bought you a bacon croissant. Aw, that's so sweet. That is it right there. You make friends that feed you. Those are the friends right there. That is how you form bonds, is food. Tech Demon actually bought me Chipotle and frozen yogurt, and I did not at all realize the intention until I think he had to tell me directly. He had to tell me like absolutely directly. I am really oblivious, but QA on life insurance. Oh. I could not work in insurance. That sounds like my personal circle of hell. There's a few ways you can do that. I think anything that involves attention to detail is like up there on the list. Please don't make me ever have attention to detail. I am not made for that. But I don't know, insurance just sounds so soul-sucking for a few reasons. Many reasons. I could not do it. I respect. Burger King breakfast is better than their main. I don't think I've ever had. Have I had Burger King breakfast? I actually don't know. Typically when like we're going for breakfast, like on the way, have I had Burger King? I think I might have had their hash browns. I've had their mozzarella sticks before. Mozzarella sticks are like a toxic relationship. I love them and I cannot stop, but they're terrible for me. I should not eat like dairy stuff in general. I am just a fool. One day I had a really bad day. So after work, I went and I like from Sheetz, I got like 2 or 3 packs of mozzarella sticks from Sheetz. Sheetz is greasy, Chief. It's also mozzarella sticks. I ate all of them in one sitting because I was just having a bad day, and they were delicious. And then my stomach hurt so bad I had to call out of work. And now whenever we go anywhere, I'm like, can I have a mozz stick? Tech Demon just goes, no. He has to be the responsible one. I am not the responsible one. I am not responsible. Makes you feel sick after, but the pain is worth it. That's where I'm at. Oh my god. That's on that note though. You know what's amazing that I really can't eat, but I love? Sheetz did a hot-zarella stick. It's like a mozzarella stick, but it's like pepper flakes infused in the breading. It's phenomenal. I love it. It's awful for me, and I love it for it. Wish I had a Sheetz there too. Where are Sheetz located? What region is Sheetz? I have no idea. Sheetz locations. Is it like a northern thing? Find a Sheetz. I swear if it asks me for my location. No, stop asking for my location. Okay. See, now I know this is not correct because it's telling me they only exist in Pennsylvania. I'm not even in Pennsylvania. Search by state. Oh, really? I thought they were in many more states than this. I am not gonna lie. They are only in 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 states. That is interesting. Oh man. We have an interesting time with Sheets now. Usually it's like every once in a blue moon we'll go and make like a midnight Sheets run to get chips. Very horrifically marked up chips, but like, I don't know, we do go to the little kiosk thing. It's very fun just like building your own stuff. Like the super complicated milkshakes you can do. Oh my god, the super complicated milkshakes. A few small corner kitchens in North Carolina and such. Okay, PA is the home. I did not know that. On a similar note, my family still makes fun of Tech Demon sometimes. Like, very rarely now. It's like, it's happened a while ago, but we did make fun of him for this. We were going to visit my family. Let me see where this is located. Before I go, yes, this is... Does this still exist? Oh, they had a merger. Okay. Maps. Locations. Locations. It will not tell me. Okay, so apparently it doesn't exist anymore. It got bought in a merger. I have this... Somebody remind me to talk about the crock pot in like 5 minutes or something, but... There's a chain of bank that was, I'm assuming, only Southern. And I'm assuming this because one time, me and Tech Demon were going down to see my family. And I was asleep. I was asleep in the car. He was driving. It was dark outside. I remember in your head, it is dark outside. At one point, I kind of like woke up a bit and I was like, where are we? What's going on? He's like, I have to get gas. It's like, okay. And I clunked back out. We pull up to this thing. He just drives right through it. And I look up and I read the sign a bit more closely. He was at the bank. He saw the teller. Like, he saw the teller things. It thought that it was a gas station. I didn't know to correct him because I saw it pulling off and I saw the bank was there. I just thought there was a gas station I didn't see because I had my eyes open for like half a second. Still make fun of him for it. Still make fun of him for it. Oh no, we're still going. We're still going. I had to tangent. I had to tangent. Oh, the crock pot. The crock pot. Okay. The crock pot. Crockpot, and then I swear we'll actually focus on the game that we're supposed to be playing right now. But, so, last night. I did a stream last night, but before that, I woke up that day and I decided I wanted to use the crockpot for the first time. We've had it in the house for like 3 years. I have a Discord server. I do. If you do discord.brimtone.com, it should pop up. Let me just like nab the link. Discord. Here we go. That is not the link. Dude, I think this works. Yes, it is. Okay, sick. I have to like fight with my YouTube chat to make it happen. Here we go. There we go. But I decided for the first time I wanted to use the crockpot. The crockpot. Wait to see where this story goes, because oh my god. Wow, that really broke the chat display. Good to know, but I saw this recipe online for mushroom and wild rice soup, and it sounded amazing. It was celery, carrots, onions, the mushrooms, garlic, and like some seasonings and such. It sounded great. So I got up, I went to the store, I got the vegetables. This picture here, as you can see, I spent like an hour chopping things because I'm slow at chopping things. And I was really excited. I was so excited. This is a story in 3 pictures. Okay, this is a story in 3 pictures. So, next picture. I do all the chopping, and then I go ahead and I clonk it in here. This was pre-cook. This was me dropping it in there. So I put this in the crock pot. It looks like this. I'm really excited. And then I go to stream. You know, I'm gonna go have a fun stream. I played the annual Ghost Pumpkin Festival. It was a great time. And I knew at the end I would leave and like I would go out and eat some soup. It would be great. You know, a nice dinner before I go to bed. So I do the stream and I just didn't feel well last night. Like I had a great time streaming, but then I felt a little nauseous towards the end. And by the end of it, it's like, I do not want to eat anything. I went to lie down. So I went and I lied down and I fell asleep. Let me re-emphasize, just in case. This was a mushroom and rice soup. This had rice in it. You know what happens when you leave rice in liquid overnight whilst it's on, especially when it's heating? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? I have like an emotional, like, okay, here we go. Oh no. Yep. Chief, it turned into porridge. Exactly. The good news is that it actually tastes delicious. Like, this picture, I know, shows how absolutely appealing my porridge looks here, but my coworker played the Oliver Twist, please, sir, may I have some more? Like, her computer. And I can't blame her because it looks like porridge. It is. It's, by definition, it is a porridge. But it was delicious. I had a lot of pepper in it, like black pepper and pepper, like red pepper. And like just the overall, like the mushroom and the vegetable stock, like it was a very hearty flavor. And I'm gonna eat more of it when I'm done streaming. Like it was a good soup. It just ended up, I had to eat it with a fork. So I can't really classify it as a soup anymore. But just the moment where I realized I was in trouble was I finished the stream. Like I said, I lied down for a bit, and then when I got up in the morning, Tech Demon was still getting ready, and I was like, I'm gonna put some soup in this insulated cup right here, and then I am going to, you know, just eat it at work. It's gonna be it'll be my breakfast. It'll be like my snack. So I opened the lid. I grabbed a ladle, and as I'm going to like stir, I just hear this sticky noise. This like. And Tech Demon just goes, I asked, I was like, can you hear that? And there's like, yep. It had like a texture. It had a texture to it. And that's when I knew that I had messed up. Shloosh. Yes, it was actually like a shloosh. It was awful. I'm happy it ended up being tasty, but like this does not inspire confidence. Does not inspire confidence whatsoever. It's so good though. Like it's actually delicious. I want to go eat more of it. There's actually a new little saying on our whiteboard now, because the first thing I said when I came in and I showed my coworker, because I also bought a loaf of sourdough, something I could toast to have like a nice crispy bread to dip this like into the soup. I explained this much to my coworker and I said, it's okay. It's okay. It's like, it's viscous, but I can just spread it on top of the bread it's like a biscotti with depression. And now it is on the board. Also on this board is the smell of microwave pepperoni is a war crime. I cannot stand the smell of microwave pepperoni, and I was feeling very emphatic about it that day. I should not be allowed in an office setting. Like I said, everybody in my office is wonderful and strange. Biscotti with depression, I'm using that. I'm so sorry for any influence I have on anybody's vernaculars. There's a few on there just from, I have too many sayings. But that is the story of my porridge and how I had Oliver Twist's dream meal. It was delicious. It just looks terrible. I have so many random tabs open now that I don't need. Okay, don't need that tab. Oh, okay, stay. I actually closed the tab with YouTube, and that was the one that was like actually like, that was actually keeping my, that was what I popped my little chat out of. I kind of need my chat. That's pretty useful. What's in this? Okay, that's that. The one who puts tuna in the microwave in the morning and leaves it there all day. That's my boss. He's a very lovely person. That's my boss. He doesn't leave it there all day. Thank God he doesn't leave it there all day. But he did eventually confess that he was microwaving tuna. I was like, you are literally that person in the office. You are the tuna microwaver. It made you think about it. Oh God. There was the day that the head of like one of our local government agencies, like a really important person, showed up with one of the 25-pound Hershey bars and said, here, guys, this is all for you. Eat as much as you want. I forget why he got it or where it came from. But apparently I made a lasting impression because now he just knows me as the hungry one. I do not remember doing so, but apparently I cut off like to normal people, a massive sliver, like the length of my wrist of chocolate and just ate the whole thing in one sitting. And that just stuck with people. That is how they remember me now. I am the hungry one. As previously stated, if you feed me, I am happy. I don't know if I don't know if that's like linked to the overnight breakfast times, but I just like food. Delicious but looks terrible. That's 63% of my meals. Listen, it's about the heart that you put into a meal, you know? It's the heart. It doesn't have to it doesn't have to look pretty. That's honestly why I tried it when I saw that I made a porridge. I was like, I'm gonna see if this still tastes okay. Like, before I just throw it away. Because if it tastes fine, I'll find a way to work around it. Coworkers also they suggested putting vegetable broth, like, more in to, like, try to smoothen it back out a bit. I also thought about putting it in the blender. I could put it in the blender and just go that route. I'd probably put, like, a scoop in first to make sure it's not, like, abhorrent, but... Okay, I feel like there's ways to, like, return this back to its original soupy form. I can only imagine what living in Vegas is like. Sell giant candy on the strip. I have only been to Vegas once, and that was for a wedding from a family member's wedding. All I remember is that the first 4 days were really fun and interesting, and I got to eat at Hell's Kitchen and had so much good food. And then the last day there, we were checked out of our room at noon, and our flight was until like 10. Vegas is a lot, I don't know. Vegas is a lot less. It's a lot less fun and interesting when you don't have a quiet place to go to. I did totally keep track of all the feather girls I saw. When she lived in actual Vegas, she never visited the strip. Honestly, very fair. So fair. I learned so quickly that, like, I don't know, the strip is fun in, like, micro doses, but I cannot stay at the strip for more than, like, an hour at a time. I mainly just stuck to, like, the hotel. I played in the casino there when I was waiting for people to do things, but that was mainly it. I rolled craps, and I do not know a thing about craps. All I know is that I roll the dice, and everybody's really happy about it for, like, an hour. So, like... My job is just roll the dice and everybody claps for me. I feel like a golden retriever at a house party. I do not know what's going on, but everybody's happy I'm there. See, now I want chocolate. I'm being so strong. I still have 3 days before I can eat this Halloween candy. I am being so strong. I have such a strong will. I'm telling myself that. I'm telling myself that I am being very strong by not eating that chocolate. Water. Water. If I could visit anywhere in the world that I know is going to be super gimmicky, it's Dollywood. I want to see Dollywood. I want to go to Dollywood. I need to know. I need to know the experience of Dollywood. I am... My brain just like farted again for a second. You can eat Halloween chocolate anytime. Don't have to wait for Tuesdays to eat tacos. See, that's the problem. That is the problem, is I am an adult. And I have, like, I have money that I can spend on whatever I want. And that is a problem in and of itself, because now I just have a crippling Nendroid addiction, and I eat things when I really shouldn't be eating things. I have to be my own parent, and I'm really bad at being my own parent. Wait, there is a kid? My family might be going there in the next couple years, and I want to go. I'm so excited. I need to see Dollywood. Dolly Parton is a treasure. She is the best thing to come out of Tennessee. Love Dollywood. Hard not getting a sushi boat every payday. Every single time I get paid. Like, there's a few places that come to mind. Caribbean food is so far up that list. Oh my god, Caribbean food and Indian food? Yes. Yes! Dolly Parton's a national treasure. I want Dolly Parton to just, like, lead the earth. Like, if I had to pick, like, one person to represent humanity when the aliens invaded, it would be Dolly Parton. I love Dolly Parton. Like, she does so much cool stuff. I adore Dolly Parton. She is so wonderful. Did you hear about her? Like, she has, like, a program where if you have a kid under a certain age, she'll just send you books for free. There's no catch. She just sends you books so you can read to your kid and, like, the kid learn to read. And that is the most important thing ever. Just Dolly Parton, man. Who doesn't love Dolly Parton? My brain is, like, braining. Yes, in the local library. Hell yeah. She is such a treasure. I can't really think of any other celebrities where I'm just like, this is a chaotic good person. She's, like, up there with, like, Bob Ross and Steve Irwin. Like, she's up there with, like, the trifecta of people who are just chaotic good. I still keep up with Steve Irwin's kids sometimes. Danny DeVito. I have never seen a piece of media with Danny DeVito in it. I realize this is a crime, and I need to fix this at some point, but I've never seen a piece of media with Danny DeVito in it. Like, I just never actually does a ton of stuff for the kids. Aww. Anyone who, like, sits there and, like, tries their best to bring joy in reading and just, like, just good for the children, I love that. I will always support that. Big hats and Tim Burton movies. What is he in? What is he in? Have I seen Danny DeVito and not remembered it? Danny DeVito. I remember him as Egg in This Trying Time. Aw. One day I'll watch It's Always Sunny. That's another one I've heard is, like, amazing. Oh. He has a full Wikipedia page for his filmography alone. Fantastic. The Dad and Matilda. I also don't watch a lot of movies. Let's see if I remember any of these names. He was the Grundle King in My Little Pony? What? I'm sorry, we're gonna come back to that in a minute. Batman Returns, that, Shorty and Matilda, Space Jam, Mars Attacks, The Rainmaker. Oh! He was an uncredited cameo in Men in Black. Good to know. Man in the Moon, Heist, What's the Worst that Could Happen, that. Austin Powers, Matilda's Big Fish, Crispin in Love, The Reno 911. That, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like a crime show. That's just me. The Lorax. He was the Lorax? I did not know that. Did you know that he was the Lorax? Oh my god. It's a parody of Cops. Okay, that sounds amazing, actually. Now I want to watch it. He was in the remake of Dumbo, apparently. Oh, he was in the new Beetlejuice. Okay. TV. What do we got on TV for Danny DeVito? What have I seen Danny DeVito in? I have so many movies I need to sit down at some point when I finish, like, I have one last semester after this. When I am done and I have my piece of paper in hand, I have like a post-college bucket list, basically. This things I want to do once I have the time. Oh, he was in The Simpsons. I did not know that. Oh, he was in Friends. One episode where the stripper cries. He was in video game? Okay, just Disney's. Jersey Mike's commercials, does that count as TV? I don't think I've seen a Jersey Mike's ad. Have I seen a Jersey Mike's ad? Okay, what does he have in his... He has a lot of stuff. Oh my... Like, the Wikipedia was not kidding. He is in a lot of stuff. Oh my god. The ones that I have... the 1986 My Little Pony movie is a revelation, and I'm keeping that tab open for later Himi to peruse, but what the heck? Here's the entire bargaining measure for Jersey Mike's. What is Jersey Mike's? Jersey Mike's. Oh, the subs. Oh. And also why I cannot just share my... I can't just share my Chrome thing with y'all because it's actually showing my exact zip code and town. Thanks. Thanks, Google. Real safe for the, yeah. It's just like very aggressively, yes, this is where you are. Don't you want to share the world where you are? Thanks, Google. It is just so lovely. I've only had 2 instances on stream where it's been like, oops. They're both scrubbed now, obviously, but one was the time that my tracking wasn't working, so I was messing with OBS tabs and stuff, like to make sure my camera wasn't pulling from OBS and it didn't see where, and I totally turned on my webcam. And that was fun. And like, the reaction was hilarious because VTuber friends like, hey me, oh my god, no! And then other friends are like, it only took you 2 years. Good job. I was just like cry laughing. I am a mess. I am very good at like keeping control of like what's going on the screen, but that was definitely a case of I am a fool, and that was me being a fool. The other one was the time that I was making an in-app purchase on Steam, and I showed my full name and address. That was fun. Nothing ever happened. I deleted that, like, that VOD was gone immediately, and nothing ever came of it, but that was just a fun reminder to anybody who streams. Make sure you do Steam purchases with the tab hidden. Honestly, in situations like that, like, there's not really like much you can do about it. I just like, for me, it's just funny because I am a ball of chaos. Something stupid's I'm gonna do something stupid eventually. It's just the nature of how I operate. I can fully understand anybody who, like, it's very scary, especially if, like, you are not showing your face for a very specific reason. Or if, you know, in the case of me, like, also show your full fucking address. Like, it could be very stressful and scary, but I couldn't do anything about it. So it's just like, I just laughed. I turned the webcam off, hid the Steam tab. These were 2 separate instances, mind you, 2 separate instances. I did not just go full driver's license in one, like, swing there, but... Like, all I could really do in the moment is just laugh and move on. That's the fun of doing stuff live. At least for me personally, like, I don't know, you could just, like, record YouTube videos, and I fully understand people who like doing that and just editing that after. But I just love talking to people. I love talking to people and, like, the joy that comes from doing something in the moment. A lot of the work I've been looking for, like, for when I graduate is stuff that involves, like, working with live TV, working with live stuff. Like, being able to be there in the moment and, like, just do the changes on the fly is so much fun. When panicked, dove off camera and shut down the stream, either carefully grabbed the camera and repositioned, then went on without drawing attention. Honestly, both are very valid moves. I definitely still have this, like, the VOD somewhere, because I always save all of my VODs, like, it records as I stream. But I think in my case, I laughed till I couldn't breathe, turned the camera off, and then just moved on. And I made jokes about it for like the next week, but both options are very valid with that. I think it also helps that I'm just a lot more calm. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not really as like hyper energy as I used to be, but I'm also just a lot more like, I'm less panicked now. It's just like, I'm stupid. Bonk. Journalistic for VTubing. honestly, I love it. I love it so much. I did not go for a journalism degree directly. I went for something adjacent because I like to have, like, I like to keep my options open, and the degree I picked, you can cover letter your way into a lot of things with. But, like, I've had to take classes in journalism, and everything I've learned has been fascinating. I've done some camera work on, like, a basic intern level for live TV, and it's been so much fun. Like, I love it. I love the rush that comes with doing live things. Like, just knowing that every choice you make in the moment is just there. I love that feeling. It's like a rush. Power move like casually doing a shoey. Honestly, like, ah, jeez. How many stream disasters have I done? I've done a lot of stream disasters. I've made a lot of stupid mistakes. I don't think any I've done, like, I've never tried to pretend something is on purpose, like, in a series. I'll do it facetiously, like, yeah, guys, I totally meant to turn my webcam on. But, like, I can't pull it, like, as a pure power move. I'm just like, yep, I'm done. I'm an idiot. This is what happened. Another fun one was the time that I was streaming with Odin, actually. I was playing Plants vs. Zombies. Odin was there in voice chat, just hanging out. My power went out midstream. And then when, like, the internet came back on, Tech Demon came in and accidentally voice revealed himself because my mic didn't mute fast enough. That whole stream was a mess. There was 2 parts of the VOD because of it, and I think I hit them both after a while. Didn't to be a news person, wanted studio TV, but it was fun. Hell yeah. Vegas, I can only imagine the news week there. Like, that has to be such a fun news week. Like, honestly, jeez. Being a reporter, I don't know if I'd want, like, a more boring town or a more fun town. Like, not really fun, like, more action-y town, because on one hand, I do love the idea of just doing cute fluff pieces, like, local shelter has party to celebrate dogs. But also, like, I don't know, man, sometimes you get some really interesting stuff. I'm just Himi. My actual name at the start of everything was Himari, and then everybody's kept shortening it to Himi, and now it's just that. I have been effectively rebranded by everybody who watches me. Actual camera goes on, and beer's being poured in a shoe. Honestly, geez. Studio TV has some really fun. There was one anchor. I hope she is doing wonderful now. Love her to pieces. It was such a struggle because if she messed up, I'd read over the scripts beforehand for, like, the anchors. And she would mess up. You could tell on her face that she knew she messed up. And she was trying to keep professional. So she was trying to, like, not pay attention. Like, she was not trying to draw attention to it. But the problem is that she would make the face. And it would make me start to, like, laugh. But I couldn't make a noise out loud because I was the camera person. So I would just sit there and, like, quietly, like, tears streaming down my face, doubled over, like, laughing. And then she sees me, like, dying, and she starts to, like, she's trying to hold it together, and it's a whole mess. Like, we cannot make eye contact while she is, like, while she's anchoring, because it will fall apart. We will both just fall apart. The weather girl I had was also really, really sweet. I love her. I hope she's doing wonderful things. I miss her. Yo, fluff stuff in the, like, a lot of celebrities. That sounds like really, that does sound like a lot of fun. If I could have one job, like, if I could have one job in media and just, if there's one job I could have, I would absolutely love to be the person who does it was like the puppy interviews. What are they? Who does them? Puppy interviews. Okay. Oh, that was BuzzFeed that did that? I did not know that. But, like, that BuzzFeed did a thing where, like, they literally got celebrities and interviewed them, but they gave them, like, puppies to play with while they did that. Adopt a pet segments. That would be so much fun. I would love that. Honestly, like, anything to do with animals. Like, I love the Puppy Bowl. I actually do follow the Puppy Bowl. Like, anything to do with, like, just helping animals get adopted, animal, like, charities in general, or just getting to hang around some fun dogs. Like, watch the Puppy Bowl more than the Super Bowl. Same. Absolutely same. my family is like really into, like, not my whole family, but like my dad's side is really into football. And everybody around me is really, really, really into football. I do not watch football. I have a team that's been like, it's been like handed down to me like a family heirloom, because you have to have a team or like you are shunned. But like the Puppy Bowl is more my speed. I don't know. I would love to one day be able to do more work that directly helps just animals in general. I have a soft spot. I have a cat on my shoulder. I have to sneeze. That actually kind of hurt. My throat is very dry. Okay. That hurt. Alright, let me double check really fast. I want to say the next one after me in the HALLOSTREAM lineup was going on at 8. And I'm going to double check that so I do not accidentally go over them. Here we go. Open that. Where am I? Where am I on this spreadsheet? There's me on this spreadsheet. Okay. Here we go. Okay, yeah, they're 8 p.m. EST. I'm a yapper. It's a problem. I am an absolute yapper. We still have an hour at least, because the person going on next after me, let me look at their name again because I just totally forgot it already. That is Koibito Kitsune. They will be going on at 8 p.m. EST for a tarot reading, which sounds like it's going to be really interesting, and I'm excited to see that. But I still have 50-ish minutes to continue to yap about more food because I do love food. Oh my god, I need to find a dog to give it to before I can, but at some point I would love to do another hand stream, but I want to make dog birthday cakes or something, like dog treats. Like, I want to pet a dog right now. It's only 7 o'clock. I might just call my mother-in-law and be like, hey, can I pet the dog, like, right now? She might say yes. She'd probably say yes. I love that dog. I got to babysit her a couple months ago. It was so much fun. Oh, absolutely. Like, honestly, like, I'm always active, like, in my Discord, or in Discord in general, if you want to chat. I am kind of a cretin when it comes to responding on Discord sometimes. I have 4 jobs. Yeah, technically I have 4 jobs, and I have full-time classes on top of that, so I'm always running around. So I always make the same apology to anybody. I'm so sorry if I don't respond to you in a day, do not feel bad about poking me again. I am a chaos. I am a mess. I am a menace. It's why I have a bucket list for after college, because God knows I just have too much crap that I like to do. I think there was like a very real, I want to look at my channel again. I dropped out of school for 4 years and then just came back a couple years ago. So like, I feel like you could tell in, okay, oldest, have to go by that. There's like a certain point where I do start going back to school, and there was a chunk where I actually was not back to school yet. I'm like trying to see where when did I start going back to college? Okay. Yeah, it was over a year ago. I think it was roughly around when I started doing the doodles for thumbnails. Actually, no, it was after that. I'm like looking at my own channel right now, but for my YouTube thumbnails, I always do a doodle. I think it's really fun. It's a great way to keep drawing, even like when I don't have time to draw like big pictures. So there's like a whole little Himi like alternate universe where there's just a million little Himi doodles doing different things for different like game universes, but yeah, no, like when I first started going back to school, so much changed really rapidly with my schedule. I used to stream at 9 a.m. and in EST, and now I end my streams at around 9 p.m. EST. But everybody's been so supportive, and I'm happy I can now, like, I can do both. I can have I will have degree and I can do stream, and at a certain point I will be able to do stream and have my piece of paper and no longer be balancing midterms on top of trying to stream during Halloween. I will be gone for a week, for midterms, but also because I'll be out of town genuinely. I've tried to get in like as many streams and fun stuff as I can before I'm just straight up not in the town. I want to try to get like a video or something done. People liked that, like the little flower time story thingy, and I might do another one of those. I have to think of a story. What's interesting? I could do a show off my rock collection. I don't know if anybody wants to watch my rock collection. I'm in a class right now as my lab science where you literally learn geology and then you cut and polish rocks. Like you cut and polish your own rocks with saws and like sandpaper wheels. And I somehow still have all of my fingers. It is so cool though. I have a bunch of different rocks and the professor said verbatim, yeah, if you find rocks that you like, you can take them in and just cut them up and polish them whenever you want. So I just have free access like till the end of the semester at least, where I can just find a cool rock and then go cut and polish it into cabochons. It's so cool. I love it so much. I have right now, there's a few that I don't remember what they are off the top of my head. I have a really pretty, I think it's a rose quartz. There's a jasper. I have petrified wood from Arizona. I want to go visit the petrified forest one day now. The pictures are beautiful. Okay, let me find a picture of it. Petrified forest. Images. There is a place in Arizona. It is called the Petrified Forest. It is a national park. It looks so freaking cool. That is water bottle 1 down the drain. All right, where's like a good picture? Okay, here's this is not the forest itself. This is just a mountain, but like the painted desert and the petrified forest both look gorgeous. Because of the amount of iron that's in the sand and the minerals around it, it gets beautiful different shades of like color in the sand and stuff. It's beautiful. Where's one of the like forest, like the wood. Here we go. Here we go. Name, image, address. So like there's that, and then here's like petrified wood is gorgeous. It could be beautiful, like depending on the piece, like it's lovely. The ones that we cut up in class, do I have a picture? Do I have a picture? I'm checking my photo gallery. Do I have a picture? Haha, I do. Okay. How do I, okay, share. There we go. I want to share this with myself, Discord. I found a picture of my rocks. There, okay. Okay. Now I have to go, like, grab it. Okay. This. Yes! Like, it all just looks... It just looks lovely. Like, I want to go and hike there, like, spend, like, just a few days just hiking around. Making sure it's something identifying in this picture. Okay. So here are the rocks that I have cut up so far. These are all rocks that I have cut up and polished myself. It does not look like much in this picture, but I cut these up and polished them myself, and I'm proud of them. The painted desert, the petrified forest, the Grand Canyon, the meteor crater, like, all of them look amazing. We've talked about most of them in class. It's such a cool class. I love rocks. But what we have here, bless y'all. On the left, we have a rock that I found on campus next to a water fountain that I just thought looked neat, so I took it and I cut it up. Next to that, the yellow and gray is a jasper, I want to say. I forget if they ever told us directly. Next to the jasper, though, the square, that is petrified wood. That came back with the professors from Arizona. Next to that's granite. I'm pretty sure the rock I found in the campus is granite as well. But what's up? I want to say the diamond is rose. Is that rose? I do not remember what the diamond is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not. And I'm pretty sure that the dark one, like the little circle underneath the jasper, I'm pretty sure that's dolomite. I could be crazy. I think it's dolomite. I just like rocks. They're so cool. I love rocks. Rocks and moths. You do not want to get me started on moths. I will talk your ear off for like 4 hours about moths. Like, if you've seen me in a collab with Plum Pickled, you understand. You understand. If you saw the onsen building, you understand. But moths. They're so cool. There's so much to learn about them too. Like, it's moths. I have a problem. Honestly, would have absolutely gone for like a science degree, but I cannot do calculus. It's why my engineering degree is an associate's and it sits in my closet. Moths like the flappy guy. Okay, here we go. Let me find a picture of it. Let me find a good picture of him. Images. The one that I'm hyper focused on both of them, but the one that I'm like mainly focusing on for my research for what I'm working on is the European one. Here we go. This is a spongy moth, Lamentia dispar. I am currently working on a documentary about this. I have been talking to a lot of really wonderful people. I've done so much research. I have like 50 pages of notes about this thing. Moths are adorable, and I love moths. The problem with Lamentia dispar is that it's one of the most invasive species in the world. This bad boy originated in Europe, and there is an European variant and an Asian variant. The one that has invaded North America is the European variant. Actually looks cute. It is. They're fluffy. I want like a stuffed moth toy. Like I want one. It looks like it's so huggable. I might do that. I can do this. I can make a stuffed moth. Oh, I could do like, there's like a very specific kind of wire that like I could totally use to make like the antenna. I have ideas, but this is a super invasive species. It was introduced into America in the 1800s in Boston, Massachusetts it depends on how you characterize him. It really depends on how you characterize this guy. Because if you read the book, The Great Gypsy Moth War, the author in that goes on to describe Leopold Trouvelot as a very sweet guy who never wanted to hurt anything he was experimenting with and was just so sweet and like just a nice guy. But from what I've gleaned from talking to entomologists, he is also Leopold Trouvelot is just that dingus who shipped moths to America and did not keep a close enough eye on him. Because he was experimenting with moth production, like silk production, because due to what was going on at the time in America, supply lines were kind of ravaged and they needed to find something to make cloth out of. He did not actually only have Lamentia dispar, he had other moths there as well. It just, Lamentia was the one that flew out the window, and it's now why it is invasive. And in a lot of US states, there is a national program called the Slow the Spread program, and I'm going to give you a lecture about moths. You have to stop me. I will just talk about this for hours. It's a problem. Nobody wants to hear me talk about moths anymore. It's terrible. Bless. I have gone through so much research about this freaking moth. I liked it beforehand. I do a radio show where I talk about animals, for college stuff. And I discovered this moth as a result of that. I was like, because normally what I'd do is I'd pick an animal of the week, I'd research it, and I'd talk about it. Like, animal facts, like scientific facts, anything in the news about it. Because, like, in South Africa one year, there was a honey badger that was found in the carpool, like the taxi pool lane, and they took him back healed him up, put him back in the wild, so he can't live out his Midwest emo dreams. But like, news about them, where you can go to find them in our area, like just general like information about different animals. What I would do to pick them is I would just go up to our library, and I would just look at the animal section and like, what looks fun? So like, I did the striped hyena, I did like the platypus, like, it was so much fun. One day I went, man, I guess moths would be a fun topic. I won't pick a specific one, I don't think, but I'll just grab some moth books and see where this leads me. And then I started reading about the horrifying, like, invasive species known as the spongy moth. Like, it's very cute. Like, it looks soft. I would pet it if it was, like, dog-sized. It's just, you really, like, if you see one, report it to your Department of Agriculture, please. At least if you're American. If you're European, this is native to where you are, and if you're in Asia, you have the Asian variant of this, which is also native to where you are. It is not native to North America. Bless both of y'all, seriously. I'm glad somebody is willing to listen to me talk about moths for ridiculous amounts of hours. I love animals, and I love animal facts. They're so much fun. The one you're looking at actually is a male. Let me find female. The males are brown and smaller. Female spongies are larger and white, and they look like this. Here we go. Apparently, from what I've read, same book as before, Great Gypsy Moth War. Fantastic book, kind of hard to get your hands on if you're not into college. That has interlibrary loans, but... my brain had a total fart. Oh. Depending on how much research you did on a topic, like, you could just be an expert, at least for entomology. Because entomology was kind of a new subject in the 1800s. Like, people were just, like, locking into that as, like, a scientific specialty. So a lot of people in charge of entomology were economic entomologists. So, like, people who were in the agriculture field who wanted to make sure their trees didn't get murdered. That's actually where Pennsylvania's at right now with their slow the spread efforts. They're just kind of trying to focus on protecting high-value trees because they're just kind of established in every single county in Pennsylvania now. Like, they're just there. Like, they're just a thing that is in Pennsylvania. I will talk about this moth for hours. It is a problem. Like, you cannot say, yes, Himi, talk to me about Lamentria dispar, because I will talk to you. I will talk to you about this moth. I just got my hands on a wonderful scientific article, actually, of somebody who goes over, like, a lot of the bases and then goes into the details of the Slow the Spread program. I also found a wonderful story map, actually, through ArcGIS, going over, like, basic, not as in detail as a scientific paper, but, like, a good amount of overview, which is, like, a great starting point for me when I first was like, what do I learn more about this moth at? Some of the books I've been reading out of, too, oh, I just realized the game has not been the full size this entire time. I just realized that you could see, like, the wallpaper. I will just keep talking about this moth. It's a problem, but... Where was I? My brain just, like, totally farted. Where was I? I noticed that, like, my wallpaper was, like, showing from behind the game. I was like, oh, no. I actually forgot. Oh, the Slow the Spread, the GIS. Okay. Yeah, no, there's a wonderful story map on ArcGIS if you're curious about what's up with this moth. And I want to reach out to the authors. I have not yet. I need to get some more, like, I want to make sure I have more details in order first. But, like, I have so far gone in this. I have reached out to so many societies and entomologists and universities because I need people to talk about this moth with me. It's a documentary. I need to know. I need to have the information. Moth looks cool as fuck. Honestly, I love, like, they're very pretty. The male one is, like, brown and fluffy, but, like, the female is, like, this beautiful thing. Female versus... That's, like, a good picture of both of them. Typically, you don't want to see them in the same room. If you see them in the same room, they've probably bred, and you do not want that. How they go about trapping males is, very, very old school traps, would actually... This is not the image link. Okay, copy image address. There we go. very old school traps would actually just bait it with live females and then like trap the males in it that way, but nowadays they've gotten better at like pheromone chemicals and things of that nature. That's where I'm at my research right now. Here is this from bugwood.org. The male and the female. The male just looks like very fluffy. Every picture I usually find of it is of the male moth, and like they just look very fluffy. The female moth is like its tall girlfriend, whom says that they forgot pickles on its burger. Like, it's beautiful. Oh, that's the Florida State PowerPoint that I found. I'm trying to find like a good like side view of them next to each other, but like everybody who sees them next to each other, like they're typically not trying to get them to fly away. The caterpillar looks dope as hell. Okay, here's a good with the caterpillar. Because like the caterpillar has these spots on them that make it look like a, it's like it has, how do I describe it? It looks futuristic almost. Like it looks like it has hardware on the back of it. I don't know how to describe it. I just think it looks neat. But if you live in any US state on the East Coast, there is a good chance you might have seen one of these. Let me see. Let me just go to the Slow the Spread website. I'm going to the Slow the Spread website. Slow the Spread map. Moths. Okay, so the Spread program, app and maps. There are apps and maps. Here we go. You know, we can open this in a new tab. We can open this in its own tab. Okay. I'm trying to do this in a way that does not cause problems. I have a better idea. Please do not judge me, but I'm opening this in Microsoft Edge just so I don't accidentally, like, do something stupid. Okay, here we go. For just a second. For just a second. We're gonna open a different thing. Okay. Window capture. Edge. Here we go. Miss Edge. Perfect. That could have gone so much worse, actually. Now that I think about it, that could have gone so much worse, but here we go. This is the Slow the Spread program. I just threw it somewhere. Where did it go? Where did it go? Edge. Oh no! It keeps going into folders it's not supposed to be in. Okay, here we go. Edge. Games. Okay, yes. Microsoft Edge can be a game. There we go. But this is the Slow the Spread trapping archive. Basically just showing where the traps are, where the general like invasion is. So for reference, Boston is where it came from. So anything around here, these guys already got the bug. Like Boston down, they've already got this. They come in resurgence and like massive, like they come in waves every once in a while. Like a couple years ago, it was like the last big spread. Apparently it was like all the rage. People kept like contacting universities like, is this, I found the moth. And all they could really say is, I'm sorry, buddy, but it's established in like literally every single Pennsylvania county. Just, it'll go away. It's gonna go away. Just chill out. Right now, they're actually more freaked out about spiders at the moment. There's like an invasive spider in PA that's like making people act a ruckus, but let me see here. There are multiple kinds of states for Slow the Spread. There are states that already have it established. Like, this, it's just there. The bug is there. You can't really do much about it. There are, like, transition states, and then there are states that do not have it and probably will not need to worry about it for a while. If you live in Colorado, you probably do not care. I'm sorry to anybody who lives in Colorado, but you probably do not care. If you live in, like, West Virginia, you've probably seen one of these bad boys. Slow the Spread has done amazing work, and now they only really, like, it's only like a mile or two every year that this, like, grows, rather than, like, what it could be of, like, insanity. There's a reason they've gotten so far in 200 years. Like, it's not a good thing. Where did my tab go? Okay. Okay, apps and maps. Where is... That's the treatments archive. That's the planning dashboard, tapping inspection, Slow the Spread. That's the story map. I'm trying to find... Should change the street category at this point. I swear we're gonna talk about, we're gonna go back to the game soon, I swear. I'm just really invested in this moth. Smells like a special event. You just can't ask people about like their hyperfixation, because this is what happens. I was given by the Department of Agriculture at one point like a link to all of this data, but like there is so much on this program. Like there's so much you can just have. Like if I go to data, here is all of the traps from 2013. So here we go. This does have like, this has hundreds of thousands. Okay, this is when it's 81,000, but it gets more intense depending on the year. I'm gonna give that a second to load its dots. All of these dots are traps placed to get this moth. It's having a bit of a fit. There we go. So as mentioned, up here, they're already kind of a problem. This is around where the bad boy got introduced. But now, like, slow the spread, like, it is generally around, like, this curve. Like, this is about the area it's at. The real horror is invasive species. It really is, though. These things eat, like, all the hardwood trees. They love them. They eat them, like, so rapidly. They out-eat other moths. Like, the first thought that people had was, let's place chemicals and, like, kill off the moths. But there's other rare moths that you don't want to do that with because you kill those moths off, too. Some of the literature I've read on this, like, some of the books, it's just scientific archives of the moths in their local county areas because they're so worried about what the spongy moth is going to do when it eats out all their food. This moth, man, like, it is everywhere. The spotted lanternfly is, like, the cool new, like, invasive species to think about, but, like, this guy has been here since 1868 or 1860. My brain keeps getting them mixed up. It's my book's in my backpack, but, like, these have been here since the 1800s, and they are very well known for it. They're everywhere. Like, I'm trying not to just, like, go in. This is devolved into moth. This is devolved into moths. There are so many. You can also see where counties, like, do not take part in, like, reporting their slow the spread findings. Yes, all my VODs are on YouTube. I dual stream, so, everything you see is on YouTube, and I make fun thumbnails, or at least I think they're fun thumbnails. If you know anybody who likes moths, let me know. I will talk about moths for hours. Bless. This was my TED Talk. I am working on, like, an actual large-scale media project with this topic. I plan on doing, like, my due date for my capstone for my entire degree is in December, so, like, by then I'll have something for that at the very least, but, like, this is just my this is my hyper topic. I will, like, you can't get me started about this. I will talk about it. I will not shut up about it. I have 50 pages of notes, and I still have, like, a list of, like, 60 different tabs of different, like, university websites, ArcGIS data that I want to peruse. There's so much. Bless. I have a problem. When I get too focused on something, I get aggressively focused on something. In this case, the problem is I'm being focused for, like, my excuse right now is that I'm using it for my degree, but I was obsessed about this long before my degree. What's up, Crooked Gamer? Tangents upon tangents. Talking about moths. Have you ever seen this guy? I don't know where you live. I don't know. I have, like, a very, like, I'm really happy with the fact that I have a pretty worldwide audience. So, like, I don't know. Some people have seen this. If you're in North America, it's for bad reasons. If you're in Asia or Europe, it just kind of exists because that's where it's from. But like, this bad boy, Lamantria dispar. I love Lepidoptera. Lepidoptera are my favorite now. It is the only kind of insect I think I have a right to care about at this point. Although beetles are also pretty sick, but like Lepidoptera. Lepidoptera is moths and butterflies. So, butterflies, obviously they have, like, they are the pretty ones. They have the pretty privilege. Everybody looks at a butterfly and goes, oh my god, it's a butterfly. Get your phone, it's so pretty. And people think about moths and go, ah, yeah. They eat. They eat my dresses. Like, that's what they think about when they think about, like, they think about moths. But moths are so cool. Have you seen some moths? Like, I'm obsessed with the spongy moth. Like, that is my obsession. Why a demon and not a moth? I actually, me and Shoji started Brimtone before I had this obsession. And I did give serious thought when I made the new models. Like, do I want to go for more of an animals theme? Because animal facts in general are what a lot of people know me for. Like, in real life. And moths are, like, my PhD level research. But, I don't know. I changed a... Actually, here, where is... We're gonna go another side tangent. We're going on one more side tangent. Image 2, why not? We just recently re-debuted, and I worked the models for like a year. I did at that point have like, I had my obsession with animals and my moths. I love my moths, but we already had, our Brimtone already had very specific branding. And at that point I was like, yep, that's just where we are. That's the thing. Okay, models, this, here we go. Here we go. Okay, this might be a throwback for those of you who have watched me for more than... How long have we had these models now? Like a few months? Can I rate like this about demons? I cannot. Unfortunately for me, I don't know, I like metal music a lot. I play the bass. I do actually play instruments, I swear to God. Okay, this is gonna drive me nuts. Okay, here we go. But this is 1.0 Himi. If you've been on my streams for like, oh god, yeah, no, I think we did the re-debut in July? Am I crazy? When did we do the re-debut? When did we do the new models? Bless. The problem is I draw everything myself, so like, it takes a long time to get anything done. It'd be fun to have like a moth-based model though, that'd be super fun. That might be like my next 10 million years long like project, but we have 2 music videos in the pipeline right now that are like very close to being done, and one that's in planning stages, and we need to actually get those done. Bless. Okay, let me see here. Okay, about 2 months. About 2 months. I like looked at my thumbnails, but it's very fun to make your own models, and like you can, I could do whatever I want basically. I just want to take a second. I still want to do a stream where I go over this in detail, but like, this is... Old Himi has a lot of nostalgia. We love old Himi. You know, she was there. That I've been streaming for 3 years now, and for nearly all of them, it was this little goblin you see right here. But I just want to say for a second, okay, instruments, Rosie. We have come so far. We have come so far from those days. Please understand, like, we have improved. I've learned how to do shading. Like, just compare the bases for a second. Please just look at the detail between the bases. This is the same instrument, mind you. This is the same instrument. This is based off my actual bass. I have a Yamaha. Her name is Rosie. I love her to pieces. She's behind me. But, like, when I drew that model, I had not drawn humans that much before, and I definitely had never drawn, like, objects like that. So I'm very proud of the fact that in 3 years I've learned more how to just draw things. I did a lot of like, I drew more animals stuff. I did a lot of My Little Pony commissions like back in the day. I still do them sometimes, but like, that was a lot more of like, I was more used to drawing animals and creatures. I wasn't really used to drawing people. So like, there's been improvement. I also have an acoustic bass. That one never made it onto this model though. This was after that. But like, I forget what the tangent was. I forget what the tangent was. I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. I absolutely forgot what I was tangenting about. It's the only reason I had to draw anything. Honestly, let me put my words into like a straight line here. Let me like direct my thoughts in a manner. I am fully of the mindset that there is no such thing as cringe. No such thing. Never be ashamed of what you like. Because if, I don't know, I was the target demographic, but I also still like, I don't know, you saw the internet like reacted to a lot of stuff like that, and heck, if you're watching a VTuber, you've probably felt some of the, oh, VTubers, that's weird. They're anime JPEGs. Like, you've probably heard some general, like, judgmental whatever about it, but screw that. If I felt shame for liking, like, the TV shows I liked, I would not have the art skills I have now. I would not know some of my best friends that I know now. Like, just unapologetically liking what I like and just letting myself enjoy things has given me so many opportunities and chances to grow than if I was, like, too focused on just, like, I don't know, being more, I don't know, normal, liking the, like, normal things. I don't know. Oh, bless! I want to play, I think I have Disgaea 2 on my wish list. I want to play one. I want to play one. They look awesome. I think Shoji's played it. Like, it's been chilling on my wish list forever. One of these days, I will sit down and play it. That's what I do sometimes. The day I played Getting Over It, I just popped open my Steam library. I was like, what have I not played in a while? What else do I have on here? Visual novel engine. Maybe one day we'll make a moth dating sim, who knows? Bless. I do like to think that if I've, like, between VTubing and all the other things that I've just, the past few years of streaming have been wonderful. I'm just vibing. I like what I'm doing. I'm vibing. And we're talking about moths. And we should probably think about what the game was again, because I got really invested in moths. Okay, what do I have where? What is any of this? Okay, I put Edge into the game section. Okay. I put Edge into the game section and I forgot about it. I try to keep my, like, OBS organized, and then when I try to do anything spontaneous, it goes out like the window. I wish you could layer folders. I wish I could layer folders into each other, because that would make my life so much easier. Like, OBS, I am begging you, let me nest folders. Please let me nest folders. My alerts and my overlays are in separate folders, but it'd be so much easier if they were in the same thing. What is it? Oh, it's just the Strachosaurus colors. Oh, Paleo Pines. Paleo Pines right now. If you go play Paleo Pines, for the week of, my brain just, like, farted. The week of Halloween, they're doing, albino and melanistic dinosaurs, like, have a super upped chance for the week. So, I'm very excited about this because I'm still trying to get every single Strachosaurus color. Everybody else should be excited because, yay, rare dinosaurs. I also did buy my, I didn't buy it. A friend got it for me as a wedding present. Thank you, Summer. Very blessed. But Summer got me the Boo plushie for my wedding present, and I'm very excited. Shout out to Tech Demon, who, just perpetually and now eternally deals with the fact that I have a million stuffed animals and anime figures just littered throughout the house. That is just my life. It's okay though, because if you go into the basement, it is just all cables and computers. It is cables and computers. He has like 5 monitors and like multiple, he has like 3 PCs and a server rack, and we have the network rack, and then we have all the radio equipment. We have a lot of radio equipment. This house is full of just weird. This is a weird house. We are a weird household. I don't know how, like, I don't know. Different VTubers have different, like, ways they see themselves with their fans. Everybody here is the Diamonds Ooh Woo because of a Minecraft joke from, like, 2 years ago, and I refuse to change it because I think it's funny, but I don't know. In my head, all the Diamond Ooh Woos look like Jelly Bean, so, like, you are all just jelly beans. So just imagine you are just a happy house cat, not a problem in your life. You just play with your like toy string worm thing and then climb on the furniture, take naps. But you have to be careful because if you knock over one of the anime figures, there may be trouble. But I have, how many Nendoroid? I have more Shiranui Flare merchandise, I think, than anything else in this room right now. But that's neither here nor there. That's me being a mess. I'm trying not to talk about moths. Actually, my hair is kind of shaped like a moth. If you look at it a certain way, like my hair is shaped like a moth. Like if you go by like the silhouette. My brain is just all over the place today. What did I had something. I think it was Flavor Blasted Goldfish. I had like a bunch of Flavor Blasted Goldfish right before this, and I think I'm just like, I'm just very energized by Flavor Blasted Goldfish right now. My brain is just brain. It's squarely on moths. It is. That's the problem. Listen, there's so many cool moths though here. We're gonna pull this back up for a second. No, image and browser. I want that one. There's so many cool moths. I think the one that a lot of people know about is the Death's Head moth. And like, this is the one that you'll see like people get tattoos of and stuff like that. Here, let me copy image address. We're talking about moths again for a second. This is the Death's Head moth. It is very cool. It has a skull out of the back of its head. It's very neat. Okay, here's another one. Like, think about that. Like, that's such a cool moth. It's such a cool moth. But the other one that's really pretty is the Smoky Emperor moth. Here's another cool moth. I will just like, I'm trying not to run through them all like rapid fire, but like, that's the Death's Head moth. This is the Smoky Emperor moth. It's very like illustrious and pretty. I love it to pieces. It's very, very pretty. Then there's the Luna moth. I am sure, okay, here we go, copy image address. So this is the Smoky Emperor one last time. Take a look, very, very pretty, very regal. Would make a lovely evening dress. If I ever sit down to do formal wear for like whatever reason is like an outfit on this model, understand it will be based off that moth, but. Then there's the Luna moth, which looks like something straight out of like, it looks like it came out of Genshin Impact. Like if I had to pick a creature that looks like it came out of Genshin Impact, this would be it. Visual novel tropes as moths. Okay, good question, good question. Well, the Death's Head is obviously, that's gotta be like the angsty loner kid. Like that's the one who plays the guitar. They smoke when they're not supposed to in school, and they talk back to the teachers, but really they're just sad inside, they need fixed. The Smoky Emperor moth, I feel like that has to be the mysterious, but like a cool mysterious. Like they're kind of quiet, but they dress really cool, and like, you want to get to know them better, but you don't know how to start the conversation. You can fix them. You can fix them. If I had to pick one for the Luna moth, it's definitely beautiful. Like if I had to pick one, this would definitely be like the class pretty. This would be the one like everybody thinks of because they're just so pretty. What was the name of the? It was the Rosy Maple moth. That's what I'm thinking of. Rosy Maple moth. And then there's the Rosy Maple moth. I'm showing you real bugs, by the way. These are real insects that exist. Next up, we're going to talk about the Rosy Maple moth. Copy image address. This is the Rosy Maple moth. If I had to pick one for this one, if you ever watched My Hero Academia, it's the pink girl from that. Very friendly, popular with everyone, just very sweet. She's a cutie. These really are dress designs. There are so many good moths out there. Like, there are so many good moths. I have a problem. I already assumed she was a moth. Honestly, that is a good point. She was like the first My Hero character I ever drew fan art of. Like, now that I actually think, oh god, how far back does this go? Oh no. How far back does this go? Have I always been a moth kid? My Hero came out, I was still a teenager. Oh god. What are some other good moths? Other good moths. There's like a lot of really, really good moths, and I'm trying to think of like my favorite ones. I gave you like a list of some of my like, the top contenders for cool moths. Here we go. Here's a list of moths in Texas for some reason. Have I heard of any of these? Oh, the Rustic Sphinx Moth! The Rustic Sphinx Moths! Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. This is a creature. The Rustic Sphinx Moth. The Rustic Sphinx Moth apparently lives in Texas. I did not know that. Some things I just know because they're pretty or cool, and I just remember the cool designs of moths. I love moths, but if I had to give him a design, that's something big. This is indeed a creature. Silver-haired girl who likely has magic powers. I think that actually would go to the female spongy. The creature on the screen right now, I don't know, I feel like this has like, at least what comes to mind at first for me is the kids who always wear camouflage every day in school, but that's not a very visual novel. But if I had to pick like the pretty silver hair with like magic powers, it would be the female spongy moth. Like, look at the female spongy moth. It's pretty. It's simple but pretty. It is snow white. She has beautiful markings on her wings. Her neck fluff is very fluffy and pretty. I'm trying not to just straight up draw a diagram of a moth right now, but like, it's a very pretty moth. Where's like a better... Okay, that is a male one. We don't care about the male one right now. We're trying to find a female one. All the good side shots are of the males. Where's a good female picture? That sounds awful out of context. I'm trying to find a good picture of like, okay. How about this? Female Mantria dispar. Okay, here we go. Can I have a side shot of this freaking thing? No, but I do have a prettier picture of what this pattern can look like. This is a moth stream now. What has happened? This is why I should not be allowed to run things. But like, look at that. That is such a pretty, it's just such a pretty moth. Such a pretty moth. Again, if you see either of these two and you live in North America, tell your Department of Agriculture. Depending on the state you live in, they really want to know that information. This is a very invasive species. But also, she pretty. She pretty. That is the problem. Other good moths. Yeah, if you just look up Lepidoptera, they're like, again, Lepidoptera. Everybody thinks about butterflies. Don't get me wrong. The monarch butterfly is an icon. We all know what a monarch butterfly looks like. But have you ever considered the Luna moth? She cute though. I can fix her. I can fix her. I can fix her. They actually use again, they don't do it anymore in most cases. That was like really, really, really early days, but they used live females as like, as bait for traps. I don't think they use live females anymore. That's where I'm at with my research. I'm reading about different trapping methods used for Lemaitre dispar. Because it turns out that when you have an extremely invasive species that eats most of your plants, it shares a lot of those, it eats a lot of the same plants as other stuff. And when it's really not picky, like Lemaitre dispar, that's a problem. Again, the fact that researchers sat down and wrote detailed accounts of how many of each insect, when it was discovered, and what insects were in hyper-specific to the county areas, because they were afraid of their local, like, native fauna being decimated by food competition with these moths, really says something. Like, they are very, very, very invasive. I've reached out to a few Department of Agricultures now. I need to I've hit up a couple. I want to hit up others. I've been trying to like, I've been going through my contact list in bursts, so I don't have like, my worst best case scenario is like everybody I ever email gets back to me, but that would also mean that everybody who ever emailed me but got back to me at the same time, I would crumble. I have a detailed spreadsheet of everybody I've contacted, what I would like to ask them about, and like everywhere I can contact them at. Just so I don't forget, but I've been doing it in bursts, just so I have like a manageable workload of like, oh, this person from the university of whatever said they'd speak with me. Hell yeah! It's just easier. I'm, is that a cop car? It is a cop car. The ambulance is coming for me. It's an ambulance, but not for me. Sometimes they come at like the perfect moments. Oh, I would like to give a public apology to Tech Demon. Yesterday, if you were in the stream, remember how you could hear the knocking noise and it's like, oh, it's Tech Demon hammering downstairs. He would open the door if he needed me. So it turns out, he actually did need me. He got new razor blades and left them on the kitchen table. And the bathroom shares a wall with my office, and he was banging on the side of the door, hoping that I would like come out and like investigate what was happening. But I even said out loud, oh, he'd open the door if he wanted to talk to me. That's usually how he does things. It's fine. It's nothing. So, I'm so sorry, Tech Demon. I totally just like memed about the fact that you were trying to get my attention for like 15 minutes. I was just none the wiser. Not the public apology. It's always go well. I have made a severe lapse in judgment. I ignored my husband banging on the wall for like 15 minutes, thinking he was just hammering at something at 9 p.m. for some reason. It is entirely my own fault. He wasn't mad, but I was like, why didn't you like come out? It's like, I was streaming. He's like, yeah, but I was banging on the wall for like 15 minutes. So I was like, oh, I thought you were just like installing a new modem or something. I didn't question it. I do not question things. I just really thought he was installing something downstairs. I just didn't think about it. Normally when he needs something, he'll like open the door and I'll turn around and go, oh, and I'll mute and then I'll talk to him. I'm not used to the caveman strategy. At least you're not singing with a ukulele. What do I have near me right now? My violin and my viola are like directly behind me, but I have stuff on top of their cases right now. My dolphin guitar and the Ibanez are too far away for me to grab. I could, in theory, pick up my electric. No, my electric's too far away. I could pick up the acoustic. I could pick up Apple. Let me. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Oh, God. Oh, God. Apple, please don't stick right now. Okay. Okay. Here. I have an acoustic bass. And I'm trying not to hit the wall. I have to set up I have to set this up a certain way when I'm streaming, otherwise it does not go well, but here you go. It's really out of tune. It's really out of tune. There you go. Very out of tune acoustic bass. Let me put this back before I drop it. Back you go, buddy. Back you go. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. That was more high effort than it should have been. Like, it's just far enough I can grab only Apple. But, like, acoustic basses are really large. That is another topic that I will not let myself tangent about, but acoustic basses are, depending on who you ask, some will like qualify them as useless. Like usually they're very quiet. Mine is the exception to the rule, according to Shoji. Now ask Shoji about instruments. He will give you a lecture about them. But my brain is like stopped for a second. But yeah, no. My acoustic bass is named Apple, and it was a birthday present, and I love Apple, but Apple is a much louder acoustic bass than normal and sounds beautiful. If you've listened to the song on my YouTube channel, Mistress Dracosaurus, that was recorded with Apple. Apple is the acoustic bass used in that. That's why the art is the little chibi with Apple. Side note, I cannot make myself listen to that song anymore. I want to do better. I can do better. I wrote that for a Paleo Pines contest, and I'm still happy. I'm proud because all the work that went into making that happen in the span of like a week, and like I got that out. Like, it's not great, but I managed to make it happen, and I want to write more music. I do like making music. It's very fun. I just have to, again, bucket list of things for when I graduate. Because Lord knows, right now, 19 credit hours, 4 jobs. It's something. But moths, though. I want to write a song about moths. Oh my god. Ooh, a song about moths. Oh my god, song about moths. What would the tone of a song about moths be, though? Would it be something like, Because I could see, like, multiple ways I would go about a song about moths. Because, like, you could go major chord and be, like, all epic about it. Like, yes, the invasion of this massive, invasive species. Or it could just be, like, a tender little, like, ballad about moths, you know? Just singing a nice little minor chords. Just think about how pretty their neck fluff is. I'm, like, circling my mouse around the moth heads, and you can't see it because I'm not on it's a picture in my OBS, not my browser, but moths. Okay. Now I am gonna make sure, where did it go? Here we go. The next person after me is probably gonna start in the next 10 minutes, and I'm gonna make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay, so the person I will be is this one. Because in 10 minutes, we will be going to the next person. And I have to make sure I am ready to raid into them. Okay. I have that open. I wish I could do ASMR. Like, I don't know. I never got super into it. I could do, like, bass ASMR over an hour a month. Where is that one? Let me send you to the Shadow Realm. There we go. Haha! I was ready that time. No viewers on stream, boo. I don't know what that is. One day I don't know, if I ever, like, maxed out my luck stat, I would love to contact a university with an entomology program and be like, hey, if you just give me a degree, like, I will gladly live stream every process, like, of getting this degree. It would probably never work, but it'd be so much fun to just, like, be the entomology person. I love moths. They're so cool. Like, I don't know, if you could take anything away from this, it's one, that there's one very, 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 very invasive species of moth in North America, but two, there are so many cool moths out there. There are so many pretty moths, so many wonderful moths out there that look really awesome. They don't just eat your dress in your closet. Like, they're very cool creatures. They're awesome. I adore them. Okay. I am making sure that the wonderful Koibito Kitsune is not going live. I'm keeping an eye because her slot she's starting at 8. I want to make sure. What are some other cool moths? The bagworm moth looks more like it looks like a wasp wearing a Halloween costume. All right, let me pull it up. Image. I'm sorry, but this is just a wasp wearing a Halloween costume. This is not either that or it looks like a oh god, my brain is escaping me again. It's like a moth that, like, hasn't come out of its, like, the pupa all the way yet. Like, it looks like it's still in the cocoon. The caterpillars look wild, though. Like, dude. I'm sorry, but like the bagworm moth is like F tier, but like Reddit, did you need to do that, Reddit? Where's that? Where's one where it isn't like covered up with the Reddit logo? Here we go. Look at that. Look at that. It literally builds up its like little house. It like, I don't care for the moth part of it, but like that is the cool freaking caterpillar. Look at that caterpillar. You can't tell me that's not like such a unique way of going about eating things. Imagine like living, oh my god. Ooh, I have soup. I'm so excited to eat my soup. Or I guess it's porridge. It really is porridge at this point. Moth tier list when. That honestly might be my reward to myself when I finally get through and finish my moth documentary. Like, I'll sit down and I will just have a whole obsession stream about this creature. I have so much I could say about this moth. It's a problem. I love this thing. Moths are just cool. Where is another good moth? I'm like thinking about like, There's the gaudy Sphinx moth, which you can only imagine. My mockumentary. That is exactly what I've actually titled it. There's more to the title, but that is part of the title. Okay, gaudy Sphinx moth. Okay, he looks cooler. Got the image dress. Lepidoptera are neat. Look at this guy. Look at him. That's a moth. He is not as, he doesn't have like the cool fluffy coat looking thing, like he doesn't have like the lion mane like other moths do, but I just like how shape he is. He is very shape. I like him a lot. I hope I have given you like, I hope I've given some good insight to what moths can look like how cool they can be. Because it's not just that brown thing that ate your coat once. Dustox! Oh. My favorite Pokemon. Actually, that does actually look really like, that looks a lot like Dustox, as you actually say that, and that's amazing. The Pokemon that is most associated with my channel now, due to a completely random, unrelated reason, I was not public about my moth obsession for the longest time. You want to know the Pokemon that's my absolute favorite that I have a lot of merchandise of? It's Bad Boy. I love Slitherwing. If you ever watch any of my Pokemon streams and you're wondering why I named mine God is Dead, I swear there is a reason. Do I even have it open on this? But yes! Like several years ago. Okay, we can do it in image too. We'll do image too. Okay, browse. Not Venomoth. Venomoth is neat. I don't know. Slitherwing, I have a strong attachment to. Okay, here we go. Art. My art folder is like. It takes a second for it to load now. Okay, here we go. So, the Pokemon treasures. Where did I put it? Oh, Odin Pokemon. Okay. So. A couple years ago, me and my wonderful friend Odin, we streamed together, us combining Pokemon together. Where we each picked 6 of our favorites, and then we randomly, we combined them together into different things. So like, oh god, it was like Beldum and Metagross and Archon. It was I have the print behind me. Okay, there was Flygon and Hawlucha, Archon and Metagross. I can't see that far away. It was 2 years ago, but this guy right here is a result of that. Please meet God is Dead. This is what happens when I mix Volcarona and Crawdaunt. And we did this, again, like almost 3 years ago. So, the day that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet came out, I streamed it immediately, of course, but people who were further ahead than me came in my chat, was like, Himi, oh my god, you are going to love this one Pokemon. You're going to love this one Pokemon. And I asked for no spoilers, so they didn't spoil me because they're great. But like, I was just like, what Pokemon I think I'm gonna love? Like, I think like Screamtail's pretty cute. Like, that's pretty cute. And then I saw this majesty, this beautiful creature, the perfect Pokemon, Slitherwing. But that is why, One, because I love moths, and this is like the ultimate moth. But also, people associate me with Slitherwing now because like 2.5 years ago, I made this monstrosity, and people still think about it to this day. Bless Paladin, honestly. I hope everyone has enjoyed their moth lesson. I just realized I talked about moths for like most of this stream, but I hope everybody has really liked the moth lesson. I'm keeping an eye to make sure, like, I am really bad at raiding into people because I dual stream, so like it's going to be awkward no matter what I do. I want to make sure that the next person has started before I try to do the raidy thingy, just to be sure. But they're going to be doing a tarot reading, and it sounds like it's going to be really neat, and I should probably look at my tarot cards. I have not touched them in ages, but I'm very happy with the last thing people look at being Slitherwing, because Slitherwing is a fantastic Pokemon. I actually, I do own the memo stand. Like Pokemon released a little sticky note stand for Slitherwing. I own that. I also own the hair clip for it. It's gorgeous. Okay, one more thing. One more thing to show you. It is out of stock, like freaking everywhere now. Because I was correct. It is gorgeous. But this hair clip, it is beautiful in real life. I wish I had more excuses to wear it. Frank, what's up? Knitters, I want to learn to knit. I love crafts. I have a needle felting kit that's like sitting behind me that I plan on, I do want to do a hand cam with at some point. I have like a lot of crafts that I just have in a box to hand cam when I need something to hand cam. But like, this is a super pretty hair clip and I love it. And I'm trying to find the memo stand. I also have a little like keychain that's on my keys and I want to get the pin. Memo stand. Here we go. And here is this one. This one is not sold out because this one is, I actually uncopied the image address. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I own this memo stand now. You push the feet together and it opens the wings to hold sticky notes for you, and I love it. I want the Slitherwing plushie, but I hesitated and now it's sold out everywhere. I want the Slitherwing plushie. I realize I sound like a small child when I say that, but I want the Slitherwing plushie. I want it. They have not gone live yet, but it is 8:01. So I'm keeping an eye. I'm trying to be, like, not terrible. Because I do plan on raiding into the next person when it's their turn. But look at this. Look at this thing. I am a boring office worker, and I very much need this. We should get Scarlet instead of Violet sometimes. I just like red. I genuinely knew nothing about either of the games. I just like red, so I picked the red one, and it turned out nice because I like prehistoric like vibes more than futuristic vibes, and now I have my favorite Pokemon. At least trading in things like are a lot more common. Like it's a lot easier to trade nowadays. I still need to sit down and like I want to like 100% the Pokedexes, not for the Meloetta thing, but just like in general. I want to. My brain just farted again. Like, I want to 100% all the Pokedexes, it takes so long. I never actually finished the storyline in Pokemon Arceus because I just could not 100% the Pokedex. I would love to stream that. I've said this before, I bought Arceus and planned on streaming it. I bought it with the sole intention of live streaming it. And then I broke and I played 40 hours of it in the first week when I work 40 hours a week. It was a mess. I was terrible. Like, I broke. I'm still not seeing the next person. I'm gonna say we go to like 8:15, and then at that point, what's going on? But 8:15 I think is like a safe bet. Okay. They're gonna be, oh, it's an ASMR stream. Okay. I'm triple checking. Not gonna name how many shinies there. My brain is like farted in like 3 different ways. I want to finally get a shiny Eevee. I want to shiny hunt. I want a shiny Flareon. I want a shiny Flareon so bad, but I want to catch it by my own 2 hands. Shiny hunting Eevee in Scarlet is painful. That would be a stream where like I would have to set aside like several hours, and like I'd have to be sure I either had a co-host with me, like how me and Audien used to shiny hunt together on stream back in the day, or like I would have to make sure I have like something, because that's just gonna be long. That's gonna be an experience. Shiny hunting offline, like that's easier because I just pop on a movie or something and just like, you know, go nuts. But like streaming and shiny hunting at the same time is like it's like an art form. It's a process. Okay, here we go. Ow. Stevie on your second day on Violet. I will fight you. I will fight you. On the bright side, although, on the bright side, let me switch out Uncle Steve here. What did I name? Oh, it's Bonfire. I named her Bonfire. Bonfire. Okay, here we go. Its doodle is ancient and I hate it, but this was my first day ever. My very first, like, I found a shiny full odds Litleo, just chilling there. So this is Bonfire. I think this doodle is really, oh god, yeah, it's because I have this forced as a square. But this is Bonfire. She is now a lovely Pyroar. Where is that in, like, the timeline? Because, like, all of my doodles are in order. Let me aggressively scroll back a bunch. Back to when Scarlet and Violet came out. I think my longest stream I've done to date was me playing Scarlet. Okay, here we go. Because that was... Okay, yeah, because it was that. Because I tried to do a 12-hour stream and my computer overheated. Here we go. There we go. Oh, wow, it's tiny. But there we go. That's my shiny Pyroar. Female. Her name is Bonfire, and I love her. Honestly, I like female Pyroar better than male. I don't know, they just feel more elegant to me. Male Pyroar feels like I'm looking at Dracovish, but that's just me. Not me out here with Pyroar gender bias, but... I am still not seeing the next person online yet. Majestic. Yes! I want to play more games like Pokemon Uranium, though, because Pokemon Uranium had the best fake Pokemon designs. This is way too large now. Oh, no. Let me fix that. Let me shrink that down. I understand that, like, pretty much nobody here will probably remember who this is, but this is Goober. We love Goober. That's from when I played Pokemon Uranium. We adore Goober. That was baby Goober. That art is ancient, and I want to burn it in a pit, but... Goober. Pokemon Uranium is, like, I think when it first popped off, really, on my channel. It was, like, all I played for, like, several months, actually. Like, all I played was Pokemon Uranium. Scroll back down. Here we go. Where is the next one? I don't think I ever used this in a thumbnail, but this is just, I just drew this. This is Flutters. If you've never played any of the Pokemon fan games, Pokemon Uranium is really, really fun. It's so much fun. I want to play it again. I don't know if I could I get away with doing a fresh run through? I don't know, we'll see, but lots of full odd shinies. I'm envious. I've gotten some from sandwiches. It is now a meme, though, that every single time I try to shiny hunt, I get pink things and not what I want. I've shiny hunted for Eevee multiple times. It's just, I have a pink... I know I have pink Pachirisu, I have pink Machop. Oh god, I have so many random pink things. Like, I never get the shiny I'm looking for. It is just very aggressively saying, yes, you get the pink. You get the pink thing. Congratulations. I just want shiny Slitherwing. I still have not gotten shiny Slitherwing. I've done it, like, with friends, too. Like, we'll eat the sandwiches, then go into Area 0, like, separately, and I have not found shiny Slitherwing anywhere. I like scrolling through now all my old doodles. I have so many old doodles. Yeah, no, about 2 years now, I've done doodles for every single thumbnail, so, like, I have a million doodles just chilling here. So many. First male combi. Oh, no. Oh, Houndstone. Oh, my God. Houndstone is precious. I love it. I want to give it a hug. Like, it deserves a hug. Oh, here's when I played Pokemon Flux. This is from Pokemon Flux. I'm just going through my old doodle folder now. I have so many doodles. Like I said, like, there's like a whole, like, like, cinematic universe. Like, of just random doodles. Very yellow? Really? Oh, wait! There is Moth Himi. Moth Himi does exist. It was for the Sky Children of the Light stream. They had Moth outfit. You know damn well I bought the Moth outfit. Yes, I had to buy the Moth outfit. You could not pull me away from it. But definitely want... You still see that you have it. I adore moths. It's a problem. That was the microtransaction that made me leak my address on accident too. That was my oopsies. Again, like, the VOD for that was very quickly nuked, but like, I accidentally doxed myself, and it was in the name of moth fashion. Very important. All right, it is 8:10. Let me see if they've said anything. Just, I am not seeing the next person. For the moths, worth it. Oh yeah, Frank, you came in from Sky, if I remember right. I remember that. For all the moths, yes. I love moths. That's the lesson we need to take away from this, is that moths are awesome. I need to play more Sky, I really do. I want to play more Sky. Okay, let me refresh their page one more time. Okay. This person has not, like... They have not gone live. It's 10 minutes over when they said they were going to stream. I do need to go eat dinner. For default mockumentary mode. I will pinky promise a moth stream at some point where I go nuts, but I do need to eat dinner and do homework. I was planning around that. Because normally I start my streams at 6 p.m. and I go to 9, but the time slots, the way the time slots for this worked, they start at 5. Oof, also need to make dinner. Can I raid somebody who's not live? No. No, I cannot. The best I could really do, they are not live. You know, we'll do this. We'll do this. If you have time, and you're on Twitch, Twitch just ate my copy paste. Thank you, Twitch. This was the person who was supposed to go next, Goibo Kitsune. If you have a moment, go check them out and give them some love. I feel bad. I've gone over. They said they were going to start at 8 p.m. on the spreadsheet, and I just kind of was like, okay, I'll hang around till like a little after 8, you know, just in case they haven't shown up yet. But I do not see them. It says they were supposed to. Yeah, I'm double checking. Yep, that's me, and then there's... I hope everything is okay. They might just be running over from something. I didn't see anything in the Discord. Moof. See, moths are the best animal. Moths are the best insect. Very important. But I hope everything's all right. I'm assuming they just, like, I've slept through streams before. It's terrible. The first time everybody was freaking out hoping I was okay. By the third time, they're just like, Himi's tired. I don't do it as much anymore. I've gotten better at time management, but sometimes I have napped through streams before. So I hope it's just that. But you get big move. What moths do you see? I need to know what moths you see. For now, though, I do really want... I need to go eat dinner and, like, get homework done. I have to be a... That's the hard part of being an adult. You have to be your own parent. Giant African moth. Ooh, 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 ooh. What does it look like? Oh, it's the giant atlas? Is that what... Oh, my God. Oh, look at those big babies. Oh, they're so pretty. They are so pretty. Oh, my God. They're so pretty. Porridge and Halloween candy. It is indeed time for porridge and Halloween candy. Thank you everyone for stopping by and listening to me talk about mods for like, I've streamed for 3 hours, but the mods for like 2 hours, but go check out the next streamer. I hope everything is okay for her. I need to go eat dinner, so peace out. Go give her some love for whenever she starts. And I will see you guys. I will try to... I have to look at my schedule. What the hell am I doing the next 2 days? Why not? 2 minutes, 2 hours of mods. I will not go a full 2 hours, darn it. But for now, thank you so much. I need to go eat dinner. All right, peace out.